I'm just gonna wait a little bit because I'm still.
That's fine.
Setting up.
Yep. Gotta get all the pieces in position.
Oh, speaking of getting the pieces into position, did you want to practice Yoshi's Cookie sometime? We don't have to hash it out on stream, but let's figure that out.
Oh yeah, we should. In fact, like if you want to just like save an extra 30 or 40 minutes of time at the end of the stream, we can do it then, or...
That's true, although I don't
or
really know
like-
how to set up the net play.
Oh, I can probably help with that,
Okay.
I think.
I've never been like the initiating. I usually just like hop onto somebody else's session, so.
We can do it. Or we can like do this for a while and then take like a dinner break or something, and then after that do Yoshi's Cookie.
Yeah, that actually might be a
And-
great idea.
I'm okay until like I have the next like 6 hours
Yeah, okay.
sort of available as long as dinner happens sometime in there.
That's basically true for me too. Okay, Luna, can you relax? Relax. Relax here. She's so mad. Baby! Don't get all mad. Oh no, do you think that she needs something?
I honestly don't know.
She's kind of acting like it. Chad, I think you have to take one for the team here.
I just got back from the grocery store.
Up. Well, are the two of you gonna play together? Are you
Play.
good? No, she seems okay. She put her chin back down. Never mind. I ignore that. Okay, hi. We're doing splay the splire. We're splaying the slyer.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hey,
We're
I
all
think
here.
today I'd like to do the goth girl. Wait, there's two goth
Okay.
girls.
One of the other new characters. She's a less goth.
She has come to quote evaluate Spire. Look, I'm stupid. I need to go with the silent because I just learned how
Okay.
to use Ironclad. So.
Ironclad, yeah.
So we were saying for Ironclad we should pick only strength moves. Let's try picking only poison moves. Are mostly.
That's fine. Well, yeah, like if the game hands you a plan, you should take it. But poison is a decent thing to chase with the
Yeah.
silence. So
Hello, Max in the chat.
Hello, Max.
yep, there's Max.
Uh.
Well,
Sure,
we
this is
remember how to
always
talk.
good. It's pretty much never not good. Wait. In fact, it wasn't good in this circumstance, but... We agree that block is for cowards, so we're not gonna do it even
Blocking
though...
is a little bit less for cowards for the silent because the silent doesn't have the burning blood. So
Right.
like, also I think it might even have like lower starting hit points. I can't remember.
I think she certainly does 80 for Ironclad. I'm gonna
Ironclad's
I'm gonna
80?
redo that because I don't like how that went. I'm
That's
just going to
fine.
be honest with everybody. I'm kind of tired. I went out and did some errands earlier today, so which is not usually true when I'm gonna stream. So I might be kind of exhausted and make some bad decisions, but I'll try my best. 3 damage apply a week. How long does week last for?
Well, that card applies 1 week, so they have 1 turn a week, and then
Okay. I
it's,
get it now.
it's one of the debuffs that decrements every turn.
So probably something like this would be good.
Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely with the lice, like just triggering both of their shell up things, and then planning to kill them next turn or something like that is a decent plan to start with. Although in this case,
Yeah, I didn't get any attack cards really,
yeah.
so.
It's... Alternatively, they're trying to like kill one of them, like trying to focus down one of them is also
Yeah, that would be okay.
something you could do, which well, they're not attacking, so
Yeah.
that's pretty.
Can't use all these cards
marginal
anyway,
there.
though, I don't think. Well, I might have been able
Okay.
to strike twice, come to think of it.
Yep.
Sorry?
All right, so now we get to twiddle our thumbs a little bit for a while, but that's okay.
Yeah, we sure do. We'll do this, though. Might as well. I don't see why not.
Yep. All right.
This is
Can we
still
kill our opponent? No. Yes, we can. Okay, good.
good.
All right, we did it.
Okay. We got Sneaky
All right.
Strike, 12 damage, and if you discard it, get 2, so make it cost 0. Gain
Yeah.
10 block, deal 10 damage.
Sort of.
Deal 8 damage next turn, gain energy. What are we thinking?
Like Sneaky Strike is the only one that requires synergy. The other two are like better than vanilla cards.
Mm-hmm.
I don't love like there are plans where Sneaky Strike is good, but like poison, if you're trying to force poison, then Sneaky Strike will just probably just be kind of
Annoying.
iffy. Flying Knee is probably like the best low impact card here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like,
I agree
Dash
with that.
is fine.
Dash is like okay, I
Dash
guess.
Plus is pretty juicy because like all those numbers go up.
We could plan to get
that's a-
Dash Plus.
Yeah. Like we might get to a bonfire here and be able to just upgrade Dash and then have a
Let's just try that for now, because that
yeah.
other card is not like super rare or anything, I don't think.
No, none of those cards were yeah, they were all commons except for the Dash.
Oh, yes, okay, fine. Notes that there's a new jam. Yeah,
Yep.
it's really, it's not a full song, so it's funny to me.
Is it I haven't listened to the
It's,
stream. Is it just like
It's
30 seconds of
Rainbow.
rainforest?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's, so I got it from some site that's like, pay $10 for this MIDI, but they'll let you play,
Yeah.
they'll let you sample a preview. So I
Okay.
did. But now I kind of want the whole thing because this is like a really well arranged, I thought it was
Might
great.
be worth the $9 if you
Yeah.
believe in that. Like,
But what if the site is like a... I mean, it looks like an
What if
Angel
you're
Fire
supporting-
site.
like organized crime.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm like, I can't find it actually. Like, I was like, hell, I'll go back. And I was like checking my search results and I'm like, where is it? I'm sure I can find it again.
Oh,
at
I
some
found
point.
another. I also saw a website that was like $9 for.
Oh, maybe you saw the
MIDI.
same website.
It was probably a pretty similar website, but also yeah, like sites that want you to pay money for things like MIDI files just seem like they're probably. So you want to dash at this guy?
Definitely. I didn't realize I had
And then-
dash in my
and
hand.
then Just hit him because we're blocking everything they're doing. now,
True,
so-
true.
So we can probably kill him next turn.
I love that potion card. I'm really glad I picked the random good card buff.
Yeah. Also, you just like love the potion noise in general, so this gives you a lot of opportunities to do that.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so
Deal 3 damage applied. I mean, it's... Can he
well, we're
just
definitely
die?
gonna neutralize them just
Oh.
because they're attacking and it's free. So like,
Well, yeah, but...
I don't think like if you wanted to try to gamble into an attack, that'd be fine. Given that we have the card that gives us lots of potions, we're gonna have a lot of potions. So like generically using roughly one potion per battle is fine.
Yep.
All right.
Flechettes. Deal 4 for each skill in your hand. Deal 12. Okay, we already said we don't like Sneaky Strike. Gain 5 block, draw 2. That's not terrible because it's draw cards.
Yeah, backflip is good if we're trying to build towards a poison thing.
Okay, that's what we'll do then.
We should also like sometimes you just like don't get what you want, even though poison is prominent enough in the.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ed wants us to skip cards. Well.
Skipping cards is the greatest choice of all.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so
mean,
we
you're
got,
not wrong,
noxious
like-
fumes, so
Here we go. We
Is
got
there-
Deadly Poison.
we can get both of those.
69 plus
Yes.
45? Maybe? Let's get this one in that one. Yeah, okay. 15.
Yeah.
Can't buy anything. But we got some poison.
Now we have some poison.
Forget what you know and I'll let you go. I require change. If you want to pass me a scroll. Okay, so we could upgrade a card.
Yeah.
Do we want to upgrade the dash?
Upgrading noxious fumes is what I would want to do.
Let me see what that does real quick. 3 poison. That's pretty good.
Yeah, like certainly any of our interesting cards, like
Yeah,
upgrading will be justified, but
let's do noxious fumes. I like it.
okay. So I've only watched like a little bit of the VODs where I wasn't around, but so are you clear on how the poison mechanic works?
No.
It's a lot like poison in Dicey Dungeons, where like
Oh, okay.
if a enemy has N poison on them, then at the start of their turn they take N damage, and then the
Yeah,
counter
poison
becomes N
decreases
minus 1.
ticks down by 1. Gotcha. Okay, so it is just like so.
Yeah,
Lose alchemize. What was alchemize?
that's the card that gives you.
Oh, I like that card. I don't think he should have it.
So like you probably get a better relic if you gave him a rare card, which alchemize is, but like just giving him the energy potion is
Just
very
give him a
low
potion.
cost. Like yeah, okay, so there's the calipers. Calipers may never matter, but we have it.
Yeah. We could upgrade something else.
If you want to, sure.
It's a little reckless. Let's see here. What does alchemize upgrade into? Oh, cost 0?
Yeah.
That's like kind of good.
That's means that we will pretty much always be using it when we draw it. But yeah. Yeah, Ed is unsure that they care what you give them, but like Alchemize being a rare card, like Calipers is definitely in the category of like common relics. Given how low impact it is. I'm guessing that if you gave him a rare card, you might get like the next tier up of relic rarity.
But what if he just gives you shit?
I don't know.
I'm curious.
Maybe.
I wish I could go back and find out. I guess
Well,
honestly this is kind of the best choice for now because like what do you update? You could upgrade a strike if you.
Well, we're definitely not doing that.
Yeah,
we're
we're not.
probably
Well, okay, what about this?
updating like backflip plus is fine.
It's
Neutralize
just
plus
okay.
is also fine.
This is better.
Like yeah, going to two weak means like you're doubling the amount of weak you're getting out of the cards. So
Yeah, definitely.
That's
That makes it better.
good. But yeah, Alchemize Plus is nice. It means there's never any cost to like using it.
Yeah,
like
honestly.
ordinarily the obnoxious part of Alchemize is like if you get some potion that isn't good, you've spent 1 energy kind of doing nothing.
Right, exactly. So this makes it so that it's always good, and we would always play it anyways to get potions, unless somehow we have 3 potions we want to hoard.
Well,
I mean, it might happen. It could happen.
and now we can get a lot more potions, so we can spend them a lot more freely. Yeah.
You don't like level up at all in this game, as far as I can tell, right? You just like
No.
acquire more cards and items and stuff.
Right. Yeah, there's no like experience. I mean, there is the like unlocking things like with your score at the end of each run. That's kind of a short-term thing. Like yeah, you can.
I don't know which it makes more
I would
sense to.
probably I would put that on the smaller guy and then just like strike them until the poison will kill them. Like this is fine. Like we might neutralize them next turn if we draw neutralize, and then probably the poison will take care of it. Or you can just noxious fumes and they'll be out pretty soon. I don't know if that's actually optimal, but
No, it wasn't optimal. I was just thinking to myself, I was like, well,
yeah, like now that I think about it, probably the better option would have been to like poison the big guy and then throw knives at the little guy.
yeah. I think he would have. The little man could have died turn 1 if I wanted, but
Right. Well, it's fine.
I just felt like it was a waste of poison. At least we
Yeah.
got to this, we could play it, so. Whatever, you just die.
So once you're gonna probably get used to the poison mechanics, but if their entire life, so it shows their. Oh, actually, never mind. We can talk about this next time you poison somebody.
Sure.
So distraction is a lot like the ironclad skill that gives you an attack, except it gives you a skill. So it's like
That sounds kind of good.
lower impact than drawing an attack, but it can do a lot of different things. Prepared is like prepared. So you might remember War Cry or whatever it's called from the ironclad. Prepared is better than that because it doesn't exhaust itself, and
It's zero
also
cost.
it lets you actually discard cards you don't want. So and costs 0. Yeah.
Yes, okay, fine says, what if God was skipping cards?
Yeah, like definitely taking it prepared is usually going to be better than skipping any of these cards, but if you don't want Sucker Punch, that's not really the plan.
Yeah, we don't want that. I would take prepared. I think that's fine.
Yeah,
I think that
prepared
works
is
well
like-
with the deck.
It's rarely bad.
Like
Definitely
rest.
need to rest here.
Matryoshka.
All right.
The next two non-boss chests contain 2 relics. That seems good, right?
It's fine. Like it's kind of low impact, but it means that like you're gonna get. It's like investing in the future, and like in the future you'll get more relics than you. But right now you get nothing. So you might consider using Survivor here, just because it
Sure.
blocks most of what they're doing.
Get rid of that.
Yeah, and if you want to use some other, I would, because we're already blocking most of their attack, I would not use the skill potion.
Yeah, I
if you
wouldn't
want to
either.
just
If anything, it would be adding shivs, but...
Yeah, if you just want to throw some shivs at them, that's fine. Also, they're shiv plus, so that's 18 damage.
Very good. That's a lot of damage.
Right, so drawing a skill can, like, do a lot of random things, but, like, in my mind, I flatten it out to, like, it might be some block or something. Like, it'll usually be a defensive thing of some kind.
I'm nodding my head and listening. I realized I was not saying anything. I was like, I'm listening.
Eh.
Keep it block, draw 2 cards. That's kind of fun. It's kind of fun.
I mean, dash will kill them.
Pardon me? What will?
Dash.
Oh, yeah, you're right, because he only has 1 HP. Ooh, more noxious fumes, come on.
I think we definitely
It
want
says
more noxious
poison.
fumes.
It says poison, I have to do
Yeah.
it. Ugh.
We probably want to fight some kind of mini boss at some
Yeah,
point.
let's do that. We've been pretty low on battles so far because of
Right.
my coward style
Yeah.
playing. We will play. Now I'm conflicted. Hold on.
But he's not attacking us right now, so if you want to just throw a bunch of strikes at him, well, I guess.
This is a lot of damage though. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I wanted to make him be poisoned, I guess I would try backflip, but I don't care that much. I think just doing damage
Oh.
right now is okay.
I think we'll just draw into those cards. So now he'll get mad if we use skills. Fortunately, our best poison things are not skills, so we can just. There we go.
I think we should just block.
It's rarely
We're gonna
correct
punch
to
him a
block
lot in
against
a
this
second.
guy, but okay.
Look how poisoned he is.
So. All right.
Yeah, I made some choices.
Mhm.
The cyberpunkin turned out really well. Yeah, he can talk.
Yep, I can.
That's how well he
I'm a
turned
talk-
out.
I'm a talking pumpkin.
I drew him so good he started to speak. Oh, let's see. This is hard. This is difficult.
Oh.
I also.
So I think you've already used too many skills, and I think we're gonna die.
I think you're right, and I'm scared.
I mean, you can throw some shivs at him, and that might help.
I can't. No, I could actually. You're right.
We might live.
Don't you think if we... Okay, let's sit in here. Yeah, we could potentially get more poison. We could also get dash. Maybe we could. Anyways.
I mean, I would just... Well, go ahead and play it how you want. I want to see how this turns out.
What? I want to draw a card. I thought I was going to draw a card.
Hello. Yes, Bird Teeth asks.
Who's the voice of the V2? It is Burnhead. The friend
Yep,
who
it's me.
was the friend who was often here during Dicey Dungeons is here again.
Right. So you
He will
might
die.
see that poison damage, like the amount of poison damage they're gonna take, is shown in green on their life bar.
Yeah,
So if the life bar is entirely green, they are dead.
he's dead.
Right. Okay. So we lived. Took a ton of damage.
We did, yeah.
Maybe it's fine. So 1,000 cuts is fine if you have a lot of zero cost things or otherwise like casting a lot of small spells, but I think deflection is what we want here.
I love zero cost spells. See if we can survive. We could save scum it maybe.
Well,
And block 10 damage. I mean, yeah, if it would work out.
so
then.
Noxious Fumes is pretty good here because it's
Got it.
the closest thing we have to an attack all.
That's
I
zero
would probably
cost,
use dash because we can probably kill one of the slimes and also get blocked.
Should be this slime who's going to attack for the most.
Well,
No, I should have
there was
killed.
another-
I should have killed.
Yep,
I'm restarting. That makes me really mad. I'm
that's
sorry.
fine.
I have to do it correctly.
All right. So most of that will be the same.
There. Now he's correctly dead in the right way.
Yeah. And we're actually blocking all of the incoming damage, so. Now that we have some poison up, we can actually, can kind of just wait out the enemy,
So
I
like do a
guess-
lot of defending possibly.
yeah. And defending is good if you can. Yeah, that's probably what I would do. I would definitely use the Noxious Fumes though. But you might want to prepare it into some blocking if we can do it. Yeah. Because to get the most mileage out of your poison, you kind of want to make the fight go a long time, which means you have to live.
Right. Yeah.
Most enemies, the basic dynamic of most enemies is that they will punish making the fight go a long time by getting progressively stronger attacks. But these are basic enemies, and so you might want to just backflip and see what we get. Ah, we can get a potion. Okay.
Okay.
Probably not using that right now. So you can either strike to kill one of the guy who's attacking. Actually, instead of blocking, I would
Yeah, I would
just
actually do that.
use a strike to kill that guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we're
Because then there's no damage.
pretty much done. Okay. All right, so we're got a lot of potions.
I think we should just keep.
Yeah, I
Poison.
think I'm okay with lots of Noxious Fumes. I'm pretty sure that if we try that mini boss, we will die. But
I mean, I'm sure of that as well. so 4 poison. Okay, so he will
There's
have unknown intent.
17 damage incoming.
Could anyone die right now?
No.
No. Wait, are we gonna die?
We will live, but this isn't 17 damage incoming, so you might want to block instead. And backflip
Wait.
is always better than defense.
Yeah, it
Well,
would've
actually,
been.
no, they're actually the same. I thought they would be that backflip
Yeah.
was more base block, but whatever. You could have like drawn into a 0 cost. Card, but
Potentially, yeah.
whatever. Now we live, albeit barely. Could draw a skill. I think probably
Wait,
you
let's
can't use that, but I would
drink something. You
think
said
the
a skill?
skill potion is probably the best thing to do here. So it will cost 0. So if you wanted to, you could do some stupid stuff with bullet time, but adrenaline is probably the best thing to do right here. Make a more different thing. So yeah, we have 17 damage coming in again.
Yes, we do.
So, but we might be able to just kill some of these, but we have reduced
If we
attack
could
powers.
kill the one who's doing 9 damage, well,
Yeah, we can do that. You only have to do because they have 3 something damage on them now. So if we throw several strikes at them, then
we could do, yeah, sure.
we will have to do at least one defend though.
We should probably do
Okay.
both of them, to be quite
Yeah.
honest.
All right. Yes, I agree.
I mean, we'll wait. We could do prepared and get rid of a strike and see if that gives a better defensive card. I mean, yeah, I'd say that's a better
Yeah.
defensive card.
Ooh. Okay.
This is quite the situation.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the wizard wants to. He's probably gonna kill us. Unless we kill them first. Dash will probably get pretty close to that. All right.
He's not gonna die, is my problem.
True.
Don't do this. Ultimate blast. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Oh, I didn't die. They are the ones who are gonna die. Luna's stepping all over me.
Yep, there's Luna.
Making inputs that I would make. Come here, Luna. How can you just step all over me then leave? Get over here. Get over here. Stinky. Why are you playing with my heart? Oh, yay. Oh, Luna's...
She can't
Luna,
make up her
please.
mind.
This is the longest ever deliberation. Come here. Yeah, you do. You want to sit here.
There she is.
Come on,
Okay.
lay down. Wait, Luna! You little turd.
Cut it out.
How can you do this? It's been over 30 seconds. You lay down here. Lay down here.
Bed keeps moving.
Why not?
Good girl, good girl, good girl. Okay. That was very funny.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Glorious dog.
Yeah.
Okay,
Luna's
now
in
we
her
don't have-
position, so
we don't have to do anything, so
Yes.
this is fine. I mean, we could just kill him. I don't know why I would wait.
yeah. All right. None of these cards are on plan. Like
You can
Dagger
skip.
Spray is efficient, but
You just skip.
like, yeah, you can skip. Like, arguably a yeah, it's fine. Let's see if we can.
I hope it's not a battle.
Oh, that's
Okay, let's see
something.
here. Energy potion, chaos, colorless potion. Okay, do we have any poison? No.
No, but
Oh,
with
but
poison, our deck is that's pretty good.
if only we had
Oh, can't afford
68 more gold.
Right. So, like, escape plan is fine. Like, it doesn't do much, but it sometimes is free block.
It's 0 cost. That's nice.
Yeah,
I
like,
like
none of
losing
these are
6
gonna
strength.
save us. And yeah, piercing whale is a good way to make the fight take longer, which is good for poison plans.
Yeah. Oh well. This is terrible. This is terrible.
Okay.
3 HP. Alright.
All
I'm
right.
thinking we're not gonna live.
We
but-
probably cannot beat the Hex Ghost, but we can try. Yep, we're gonna do all those things. None of those will matter.
Okay.
I mean, next turn we might use Gambler's Brew to try to live, but and see how much damage they're gonna throw at us. 18. That's not very. So this move always is scaled to your current hit points.
Okay.
So it's always like a lot, but will adjust itself. Yeah, we can just block a lot and maybe still use Noxious Fumes. Yeah, like, yes, this is good.
I just want to see what the cards are.
Yeah. Well, no, that was fine. And then we can use Survivor. And...
Should I do damage? I can just throw potion.
If you want to throw the Fire Potion, that's fine.
Cool. Good.
Okay.
5 strength, huh?
Well, that's probably not going to be useful. But
What about with dash?
I think Dash is fine. And then, like,
Well,
I
with
think
strength,
dash.
I mean.
If you want to use Dash or the Flex Potion, that's
I mean,
fine. Yeah.
it did do more.
So, yeah.
We could do
you're
this
fine.
with, like, defend, because we're fully defended.
Yeah, we're fully defended. You're right. Oh, hey, that's good.
It is good.
3 damage. I don't think this boss will actually ever debuff you.
Okay.
I think that attack that it's doing is going to put a burn in your deck, but I might be wrong. We'll find
Yeah,
out.
it is. That's exactly what it's gonna do.
Yeah. So,
A lot of striking.
all right. So if you want to try to defend this better, you could like use Gambler's Brew to
I
throw
think
away some
I
of these.
will.
Some of these
So should I get rid of like
strikes.
2 or 3?
3 is what I would do. Also, we have a billion energy. Where did all that energy come from?
I don't know.
Does the Gambler's Brew give you energy now? That would be weird.
This is a unnecessary amount of block.
Yeah, well, unless one of the, I don't think we have any cards that give us energy on the next turn, unless I'm like, so yeah, so prepared is good here.
It is good. Oh my god, Luna.
Let's us pitch the burn. Oh, the sundial.
We need
Right,
to stay
okay.
here.
Thank you, folks in the zoo.
Sometimes you have to be the most comfy that you ever were. Haha.
So the Hex Ghost is really taking serious poison damage now. So, I mean that's that's a free card.
That was a skill, yeah. So.
Yeah, I would just like backflip to try to draw better things than this stuff, but we might not have. Oh no!
Yeah, we drew a burn.
Well, at least we have enough block that it won't matter.
Does it?
I mean, it will apply damage, like burn
it
does
does.
not
It does
drain.
block for
It's not drain life, it's just regular damage. So if you have block up, it'll
I see.
be fine. Okay, so all right. So poison greater than hit points now, so they're dead.
Wow.
All right, we won.
We totally did it. That was great. Nightmare. Choose a card. Next turn, add 3 copies of that card into your hand. That could be interesting. Adrenaline is allowed. Phantasmal Killer. Your attacks deal double damage. I kind of like adrenaline.
Adrenaline's very good. Like almost every deck wants adrenaline.
Hovering Kite. The first time you discard a card each turn, gain mana. Gain mana at the start of your turn. You can no longer get potions. Yeah, the fuck right. Draw 2 additional cards. Start each combat confused. I think the Kite.
Yeah, the Kite's for us. Like in other builds, like Sozu is good because you usually don't have a card in your deck that gives you potions.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like going without potions is usually worth like an acceptable cost for +1 energy. But we have at least 2 cards in our deck that discard cards, so. All right.
Upgrade all the cards.
I would
in
just like maybe start the next fight with that.
Yeah, sure.
Because right now it's going to be kind of low impact. If you want to just strike him, that's fine. Or you can do this if you want to think you can draw into something more interesting.
Something that's 1 cost? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I would like more poison, but...
You can draw into a prepared and that'll like get free energy, but no big deal. Alright. So both prepared and survival, the first one we use will get us 1 energy, so we probably will be using both of them this turn, all things considered. Okay, great. So we have... Actually, yeah, Dash will... This is a little bit boring, but...
It's a little boring, yeah, but...
Yeah. If you want to use the artifact now, you could, because they're going to debuff you. And now we pretty much are done. Kind of medium draws there. All of our good cards are on the bottom of our deck. Poison's pretty good against the baseball because poison ignores armor.
This is like not great.
No, this is not great, but we will survive. Yeah, the plan now will just be like block as much as possible until they die from poison, which will only take like 2 more turns. All right. Yep. No, we can full block now, so that is what we should do. Yep.
Well, we do actually have to wait for the next turn for the sword, but...
We win, so...
That's
there's
the
a
one
poison
we
card.
want.
Yep.
Okay.
I would maybe aim for the shop that's a little further up rather than the nearest one,
Yeah, me
because
too,
we
actually.
aren't... My, like, basic rule of thumb is that I want to have, like, at least 200 gold when going into a shop, just because you can't buy that much with less than 200 gold.
Yeah.
But-
we could try transforming some strikes and defense.
So notably, just to keep in mind that the Ironclad has lots of ways of increasing strength. The Silent has nearly no ways of increasing strength. So
Yeah.
any way that, like, if the game hands the Silent a way to increase strength, that's very good.
Oh, it is very
So
good.
yeah, because it's like the Silent also has more, like, on a poison run. It doesn't really matter, but like generically speaking, in other Silent runs, like getting the Jax card would be really good.
Mhm.
This time, it might be better to just transform some strikes and defense.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that. I agree. I don't think this is the time for... Oh, I didn't see the other one. I only saw... Okay.
They should be down at the bottom. Yeah, so we got another dash and a
Dagger throw. Yeah, I guess I do know what that is, and it's not terrible.
Yeah, right. Like, there are other Silent builds that involve using a lot of shivs and oh, this is always wacky. Okay. So this'll spend a lot of hit points, but then we'll get a special thing at the end.
Okay, that's cool.
Did you not
Wait,
take it?
what? I hate my life. I'm gonna see
Yeah,
if
let's-
saving and quitting helps.
Let us try this again.
No thanks.
No thanks. I hate that.
Ow,
I don't
ow,
want the
ow,
Enchiridion.
thanks.
Okay, yeah, I can
Okay, so
actually
you can
take
either
it this
spend
time.
no hit points, or you can spend all the hit
I want
points.
the
So
book.
not spend many hit points, and yeah, like there are a couple of different books you can get, but they're all thrilling. So I can't afford Apotheosis. Rip.
Fuck.
Oh well.
Well, we
I
can
like
get poison.
Apotheosis a lot, but alternatively, yeah, just taking a poison stab is fine.
We could also try to
ex-
get rid of cards if that's...
If you wanted to, if there's a card you don't want,
Well, no. But
but
it
I
would just
think
mean like taking some of the generic ones away might be good.
yeah. Panic button might actually be good for us if we, like, not getting blocked for 2 turns it's kind of dangerous, but like it lets us survive a big, like there'll definitely be times when we draw it and don't want to cast it. But
I'd be okay with trying it out. And I honestly
There's a
think
lot of-
that with a poison build, block cards are really
Yeah.
important, so...
sort of like we need to survive 1 or 2 more turns. But now we have the Enchiridion, and that will. Of these, I don't like Snecko Oil, but I do like Attack Potion and Gambler's Brew. Snecko Oil is fine, but Gambler's Potion is also a way to draw cards.
Might not live.
Okay, so now we have, 0 cost powers, which means every fight is going to go weird. So, yeah, we're going to just fume it up, and then... Oh, hey, we can do a fun thing. We can use Prepared to gain an energy, and then probably just cast Dash. Oh, we drew a very good card. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Wait, 12 block, 10 damage. I mean, he'll die.
Not immediately, though. Because
Depends.
he currently has 0 poison. He'll die very soon. And right now we're taking 13, blocking 12, so we're only taking 1 damage, so I'm okay with just poisoning the chief guy. Alright. That's a lot of buffs on the little guys, but yeah,
Duh.
it's probably not time for the panic button.
I agree,
It
it's not
might be
time.
time to, like, dash on
Dash
that
like
guy.
a little man.
Yeah.
Although I don't know if the Mad Gremlin's a good choice, really.
Well, the other guy is going to die, so
Yeah, no matter what, he's gonna die.
Yeah.
yeah. All right. Alternative. Also, if you wanted to, like, use your attack potion now, or
That's not a bad idea. Yeah, okay, we got Endless Agony. Which is like anger.
yeah.
Deal 13 damage to all enemies and exhaust. I don't mind that.
Yeah, die is probably what we want right here. 'Cause that should take the other guy. Yeah, so now that guy's gonna
Yep,
die
that all
too,
works
so
out.
everything's fine. So we take 10
Some
damage
damage.
from this, but... Okay. So a slight bit of an exciting turn here, but everything's fine.
I mean,
I would just,
nah,
like,
not for one.
wait until we have a really bad draw. Which might be, or at least, like, when we need some juice and we don't have it. Okay,
Not
that's good,
bad.
actually.
Yeah.
That's...
Deal 9
So,
damage? Would someone die if I dealt 9 damage?
I believe the guy in front will.
Yep, so he would.
We're definitely not panic buttoning, so...
He has 17 poison? Nope.
Yeah. It's increasing by a net of 6 every turn, so... Yep.
Let's just see.
Alright. This is going just fine.
Yep, this is all fine.
And I believe the chief guy is gonna take lethal poison. Not quite, but we can make it so he will. Yep, okay. Now we're done. There we go.
Cool.
Nice job.
Thanks, Jared. Cool. The cool bug that makes everybody scared is back in my
Yep.
inventory. I don't mind Acrobatics Plus.
Acrobatics Plus is pretty good. That drawing 4 cards is a lot of cards.
I think we need Bonfire. Like, right
Kind
now.
of want a
Oh, not the
bonfire. Oh, boy.
fucking birds.
Okay, so
We
yeah,
really
we're
don't
gonna-
need to draw 2 cards, but it might be nice to have a lot of energy.
we need, yeah, we're gonna need to, yeah, let's go ahead and do all these. Let's draw as many cards as we can, and then probably use the Blessing of the Forge. No, I would, hold on. Yeah, let's go ahead and use Adrenaline. Now let's use Blessing of the Forge now. And now we have a lot of things to do. I think this is gonna be mostly a poison fight. We just have to
It sure
survive,
is.
so. And I think you get another energy if you use Survivor. So. So we actually are already full blocking, so if you want to pitch things that block, then that's fine.
Oops.
I
We
would,
can
I
use
would
the strike,
use the
though.
strike at least. Like the strikes aren't going to do that much damage this fight, but it's some. Okay, so that was a. We can't expect every turn to involve that much action, but.
Yes, we certainly cannot.
So you already have a lot of points. You'll get an extra energy if you use the dagger throw, so. That's basically free. Yeah, okay.
This is... Shoot.
No, it's fine. Yeah, blocked. Now that bird's gonna die. And what do we got in there?
Dex potion. That's not terrible, but not something I want to use right now.
Yeah, probably let's.
Actually, maybe it is something I want to use right now.
I mean, I would use the acrobatics first because it'll draw a lot of cards and give us +1 energy. So yeah, the strikes are not really going to do a lot here.
Yep, this will all work out.
Okay.
Just fine.
Yep. Got out of there. Took no damage.
Dex potion. We already have a dex potion.
I don't think we need a second one.
Okay.
Bouncing flask.
It says
is
poison on it.
on
So...
plan.
Oh, but wait now.
Uh.
Well, this isn't that good because it exhausts itself.
And like it's like 4 poison to all enemies is good.
That's
like,
true, actually.
Against one enemy, Bouncing Flask deals 9 poison, which is a ton. So I think either of those two are fine. Like any other plan, like the lots of stabbing is also very good, but we are definitely not taking that. But yeah, Riddle with Holes is really good. But either of those is
thinking
good.
Bouncing Flask.
Yeah.
Even though
Like
they're
you
both
can't
good.
control where it goes, but it's against one enemy, it's really good.
Yeah, definitely.
We already have like 3 copies of Choking Fumes or whatever is pretty effective against multiple enemies, so we're already kind of set for when we're up against lots of enemies. Yeah. Oh boy, Wraith form. Okay.
Lose a dex. Well, I don't think I care that much. I can
So do you know what an
dex
intangible
potion.
does?
Pardon?
Do you know what intangible does?
I don't know.
Oh,
It
yes,
reduces all damage taken.
We can read it.
Oh,
yeah.
so I shouldn't...
So that's good if your enemy is intending to attack you. What I would do is just not cast it this turn, and then later in this fight, if we need to,
Yeah, okay.
we can cast it. Because that losing 1 dex per turn lasts forever. It lasts until the end of the fight, so like we can get to like the end of the fight and none of our blocking cards actually block at all, which is not where we want to be.
Yes, indeed.
So
Doesn't matter, but okay.
well, no one's yeah.
I just want to see if I can get more poison. Well, that's not terrible.
Right. Okay. If you're already
Doing
full of
damage
potions,
is not a bad idea right now.
yeah. If you're already full of potions, you shouldn't
Oh.
actually spend that spell because it just exhausts itself and does nothing.
I
so.
wonder if I should restart. Because that seems like a
If
waste.
you to, I don't think that it's going to be hugely impactful.
I
so.
guess.
There's a lot of damage coming in, but
It is, yeah.
acrobatics will be free, so I would go ahead and, like, in terms of energy, so I would probably start with that. And then pitch, like, the strike or something. Now might be a reasonable time to use that dexterity potion, because we need to block.
I
have
hate
no
discarding, but
Well,
I couldn't use
we-
one of these anyways.
We have more cards than we have energy, so we aren't casting all these. We aren't playing all these cards. Also note we're at full health, so like taking some damage is not the end of the world. Yeah, I'm okay with like deadly poison and defend, or deadly poison, poison stab, or something. And yeah, I'm also on board with focusing down the mystic. Okay. Alright, so our blocking gets a little bit worse, but we already have buff dexterity, so it all kind of comes out in the wash. Are doing that, yes. If you wanted to draw different cards here, that's fine, but I think just like a dash and a defend is also going to be fine. Okay. This is probably going to heal, which is disappointing, but...
Well,
What we probably want to do is just like... Oh, okay. Stick's
she's fucked.
dead. Yeah. So,
Wait, no point in doing that, but it was 0 cost, so whatever.
no, it's fine.
We'll do this, hoping it'll hit the night.
A little bit did, so... Yeah, we're going to be fine.
Yeah.
And now, like, the knight's gonna die from poison damage, so we just have to stay alive and take as little damage as possible. That said, the dagger throw will refund the energy, so okay,
I forgot about that.
that's fine. It will have almost no impact on the outcome because, like, we take no damage here, and now they're dead. So. Okay, they're
there's
dead to
no-
poison now.
Whatever.
Yep.
I'm simply pressing buttons.
Yeah, you're just playing cards, that's fine. There's that Wraith form. It will not stay in the deck. It's going to be removed at the end of combat.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Finish that fight with
memories.
46 armor.
Not terrible.
So this is real. No, that's actually pretty strong.
Do you want Wraith form?
Wraith form could be pretty good.
This is kind of good.
So that's like only for the one turn, but it is a little bit like make your enemies not deal any damage. I think yeah, that either that or Wraith form's the exciting one. It's probably more good to take Wraith form just so we can get used to using it because
Yeah,
it's
what do we do?
complicated. You can smith a card out, I would say.
Yeah, Chad was pointing his little finger at Smith.
Yeah. You can look and see what that does. 3 intangible, okay. Like, upgrading something like the Bouncing Flask might be... That's good. Also, the Adrenaline. Upgrading the Adrenaline, I think, gives us 2 energy and 3 cards. Yeah.
This
oh,
is
it
still
only just...
good. I kind of think.
But yeah, with 2 energy, that's also good.
I don't know, because it's only as much as you play it, though.
Well, but we always play the Adrenaline.
I mean,
so-
yeah, but I just mean, like, poison is something maybe that's better
Oh.
to upgrade.
Oh, like, yeah, probably Bouncing Flask or one of the Noxious Fumes is if you want to improve your
I'm just
poison
curious about
output.
repair. You know, I'm not suggesting you upgrade it. I just
Oh,
wanna know.
okay.
Sure. Wherever it is. 2 and 2.
2 and
Instead
2.
of 1 and
So, like, that's a... I think of that as, like, high velocity card, because it costs 0, and you're just, like... You get to see a lot of cards.
I'm gonna upgrade this. We just use it so much, like... and it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Adding more poison is always good. Not this fucking
Oh, hey, we got a free Envenom. That's great.
Whenever an attack deals unblock damage, apply poison. I love that.
Probably don't want the Wraith form here.
No, we don't.
I mean,
Oh, maybe
Yeah,
we do,
we are.
actually.
well, it means we're casting no other cards here. We have some good cards in hand, so I think it might be worth
Okay.
waiting on that. The other thing you can do, you can kind of cheese it with the that potion that we just picked up. We can make it cost 0 next turn.
Sure.
So
Wait, choose a card in your discard pile. Okay, later we can do that. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, let's
So in the
do that
meantime, we
later.
should probably just poison this guy a lot.
How does it work? He's gonna do malleable, so if I
So
apply
it-
poison, that's not damage?
That only applies to like the physical damage.
Okay, so hold on now.
So like this will not do anything with malleable. Like poison stab will, and maybe you want to backflip instead of poison stab.
Yeah, actually, I probably do.
Okay. Hey, we drew into adrenaline, so everything's cool.
Should we poison? Or should we
I think
poison?
the fumes is going to be better over time than the poison stab.
It's a lot of damage.
Yep. I would, yeah, this is fine. I would have waited until a turn where they were attacking to get maximum mileage out of it, but
That's true.
probably overly cute. I would use the dagger throw just to over the instead of the defend because it's free mana from the government, and also they're not attacking.
Government
So
Government Luna. You need a
all right,
little
so we're
case.
intangible now, so
Don't
all
need to
their
block,
attacks
really.
don't do. Yeah, like if you can squeeze in some block, then cool, great, but it's not required. Okay, let's play all the cards in our hand. Activate Shuriken. Okay, they're toast. Alright. Okay, they're gonna die.
It said poison on it, I had to take it.
We're stabbing. Yep, that's totally fine. Ah, the Snecko.
Whenever you play a card, deal 1 damage to enemies. Yeah.
And just throw in as much poison as possible. So the Snecko curse is going to make Gambler's Brew interesting.
It sure is.
So if we get a bad hand, we might just like... Is that 2 Gambler's Brews or is that... Oh, it's a strength potion, sorry.
Luna.
So... Yeah, I would draw a bunch of cards, then any cards you don't like, I would...
This can go away.
and I like Gambler's Brew 'em out.
Luna, please. None of this is good.
Yeah, these are all bad. Let's draw different cards.
What about all of them?
Sure.
There's no 0 cost cards.
Well,
in here.
okay. Hold up. Well, that's fine.
Oh.
Dash was already discounted, so I would have kept that one, but it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Alright, let's cast our free cards and...
Wait. You get.
not that one.
I want the 3 cost strike to
Yeah,
go
that's
away.
terrible.
Nobody asked
All
you,
right.
Luna. Why are you crying? What's the matter?
Snecko's such a
You
rude
wait.
opponent.
Neko is pretty rude.
Could you wait? Could you wait, honey?
I like flasking them. Like vanilla flask and then, yeah, dash and then defend. Or, yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, we're full blocked up. That's cool.
Everything's
Alright. We're vulnerable, but they are dead, so...
The music really adds a lot.
You think so? It says poison, I have to take it.
Alright. I think we probably need to rest here, unfortunately. It'd be nice to do different things. Because I
Someone's
don't
hooting.
believe in fairy. Yep.
Oh, this guy.
Yep.
Caltrops? Whenever you are attacked, deal 3 damage back. Sure.
Yeah. Let's
That's
probably
it.
also drink that
The strength?
strength potion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get a potion after that.
Get another
It's
potion.
cunning potion. I'd love to drink that shit.
Okay. Oh, hey, that's actually good. It'll activate our shuriken. That's cool. What if we can activate the shuriken again?
Good question.
Yeah, so I would definitely dagger throw for the free energy. But
Dagger. I don't understand how free energy is given.
that's the kite relic that we have
Yeah,
there.
but when I look at it, oh, the first time you discard a card each turn.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, I see. Discarding happens when you play a card.
yeah, cards that say discard a card is how you discard a card.
All right. Do I care that much?
We're not casting Wraith form,
Yeah,
but
we're
yeah,
not.
I would
So I
definitely.
guess.
So this is yeah,
But this is silly. Ugh.
yeah. So we're suddenly transformed into a strength build now that we have a bunch of strength. Okay, it's unfortunate that
It's unfortunate, yes.
we drew a bunch of noxious fumes, but it's fine. So I would at least escape plan to see what else is in there. Okay.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, that's fine.
That
I would not
No.
panic button yet.
I will put poison on this guy. I think
Yeah,
he deserves it.
Directed poison should go to him, but then maybe yet work on those guys, and also maybe think about the block potion.
I'll drink about it.
Yeah. Really need to get some noxious fumes up, but it'll happen eventually.
Yep, eventually.
There's some.
I wouldn't.
The
What's
bouncing
better?
flask is going to be better than deadly poison.
Okay.
I mean, we're taking a lot of damage, but I guess actually we probably should have just cast Survivor first,
We can't.
because it would. Well, yeah, that was just a play mistake. That
Yeah,
of us should
I can
talk,
always
because-
reset this fight.
yeah, I think we probably can still win, but I think it's close enough that if we don't win this
We
time,
have to
should
draw
just
well.
try.
There are a
try
lot of
again.
upsides to restarting.
Well, let's see how it goes.
Yeah, no, I
So
agree. We should see
prepared
how it
will
goes.
get us another energy. So
What will?
and prepared.
Okay. He should die soon.
Yeah. Okay, that's taking care of him. That was
Shit, I didn't mean to do
unnecessary.
that. Yep, unnecessary. I would have liked it. Yeah, Chad is like gesturing at me.
Okay.
I just sort of shrugged. I was like, huh?
I didn't.
I
read it.
would have. Okay, so I would definitely use the prepared now because like. Okay, so it doesn't actually matter. But if it had drawn a
That's a
card that was
little
like
bit.
2 energy. Anyway, a bunch of stuff is happening.
Oh my god.
Okay. I think if you just like dash at the little guy, then that'll block. I think that they're just gonna die. So now we can stab the big guy probably. So these cards are bad. Yeah. But dagger throw might draw us into a better card. So let's see what we get out of that. Yes, it did do that.
This is not good though.
It might be time for the panic button.
Let's just try it.
Okay, you can also you can defend, but I
I
guess, that
guess,
doesn't-
yeah.
yeah, we don't gain anything out of it. So now we can't block. So we may also we do have the fairy bottle, so we just died. But I mean, we aren't. If we die, we aren't dead. Let's fume him up. Also, do not cast Deadly Poison, please. I would like you to cast Acrobatics instead. Okay. And now we have more choices.
He might die if I do
But
this.
yeah, we're probably... Oh, the little guy? Yeah, that little guy will die. Yeah, I would definitely on board with that. So we're probably almost certainly activating the fairy in a bottle here, but
Yep.
that's there for. It's like the big guy has like 3 turns to live, or 3 or 4 turns to live, depending on what goes down. All right.
So he's just gonna waste his turn summoning. Or not
I would
waste,
just-
but you know.
I don't think he's gonna summon. Well, oh, actually, yeah, I think you're right. I would dash to make sure we are full blocking, and just do damage to somebody. Yeah, that's fine.
I wanted him to die next turn, that's why.
A little
Not that it matters.
slightly
'cause he's
redundant,
summoning,
but I think we're good. We just have to.
So if we can
live.
live,
Yeah. Hey, Wraith form. That's a good way to live.
it's a great way to live. Everybody's just dealing 1 damage. Very funny.
Yep. Because of the. That's what Wraith form does.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't realize that was the way it was gonna be like depicted though.
Yeah, it looks funny, but they kind of take the philosophy of like enemy attack predictions like that are like they do all the math in the background for you. So.
Yeah.
All right, so we lived, unless you're unhappy with using the fairy in a bottle, but I think
I'm okay with it.
so. An important thing to note with melees is that like enemy loses the X strength thing is permanent, whereas the weak will like count down.
But would you ever use a whole turn to do this? You know what I mean? Like, or sorry,
Well,
entire
like
line?
if you have, so first of all, I think I can't remember if you have ever seen how X spells work. So I don't know if you
Yeah,
understand.
I've seen
the,
how
like-
they work.
Okay, so they just spend all of your.
Yeah, so you could
available
wait till you had
energy.
1 or even 0. Although that
Right.
wouldn't work, but you know.
Well, I mean, what more interestingly, what you can do is like cast prepared, which costs 0, and discard a card and go up to 4. You can melees for 4, or things like that, or use your adrenaline plus to gain more energy from melees. Like giving the enemy -3 or more than that, like 3, 4, or 5
Yeah,
strength.
that could really matter in a battle.
Like
I agree.
really puts them in a garbage can. Like it means all their attacks after that are worse.
I
And
think I'll
then
just
like then
take it to experiment with it.
yeah. So in terms of like making the enemy weaker to make the fights to improve your survivability and make the fight
I
take
think
longer.
Velvet
for poison
Choker
to
should
affect.
take a hike.
You think what?
I think I shouldn't get it because sometimes I play more than 6 cards.
I agree.
Wait,
I
Oh,
think
yeah,
you should do slate
definitely.
color.
yeah, okay.
Yep.
I got
Oh,
a
yeah,
very
the
fun
shapes.
relic in my run last night. I'll talk about it later since you're still playing though.
I'm still. Yeah, but I might have to. I have to take a break in 10 minutes, so
Oh, okay.
because of you know.
Well, then I'll talk about it in 10 minutes or something. I don't know.
Ass. I don't like these enemies.
Well, fortunately, we have a lot of things. You should cast the 1,000 Cuts first, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. You do have enough energy. You could just Wraith form here, and that's not terrible because like this fight should not take that long. So you can get 1 more energy by using either Dagger Throw or Acrobatics.
Yep.
But they both cost 1, so if you want that, then yeah.
I'm trying to remember who's the most annoying. Well, he has the most HP, so. I cannot.
The Exploder and the Spiky guy get worse as like the exploder will eventually explode. So if we don't kill them reasonably quickly, then bad things happen. But spiky guy will eventually buff their spikes. Yeah,
Just wait
kind of
on
needed.
that. She's mad.
Uh-huh.
He can just
If you
die. I won't take damage.
yes, okay. Poison on the spiky guy is good because it means like that's damage that doesn't involve us like attacking spiker. Yeah.
Right, he hits you for if you attack him because he's thorny.
Mm-hmm. Whoop. Yep, 3 energy. Okay.
Yeah, Ed says, I keep thinking my dog is whining. No, it's my little shitlord who's screaming.
Now might be a fair time to see what's in that skill potion, because it might be a block. And having some block might be good. Although, yeah, piercing wail does the same thing. So,
Now wait,
wait, this is gonna
this
hurt
is
a bit.
rude. I don't like this.
Did you do that on purpose?
I fucked up.
Okay.
It's fine.
Chad, slay the spire stream when? Asked
Who's
Ed.
asking? Oh, Ed.
So you don't need to attack them because they're gonna die to poison. So, all right.
I didn't think that would take the form of an attack.
I don't think that did count as an
I thought I
attack.
saw 1 damage.
Maybe it was the 1 damage from your power that you had that fight.
2 week 11 block is kind of cute, but
Yeah, leg sweep is good.
this is nicer for cost.
Well, it's not really on plan though.
No,
I
I
think
guess
leg sweep
not.
is on plan. Having another prepared would also be fine. What do we got? I like the waffle for flavor, but I don't know if it's correct to buy here.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, it actually is because
I don't see any
we're all-
poison.
yeah, there's no poison to be had here.
I'm buying that waffle.
Okay.
We shouldn't buy potions. Alright, I think it'll
It's
take
dog
me
time.
3 minutes to walk to the kitchen. So, alright, Chad, it's you and Burnhead stream now, and I'm gonna
Okay.
walk her and feed her.
Alright.
Like she wants. I will turn off the video capture while I'm gone, just so that nothing scary happens. Wait,
It's me. I'm
yeah, I'm
I
trying to be.
commentate on Chad playing Slay the Spire or whatever is going to happen here.
Oh. Suddenly Burnhead is a lot bigger. You should. Can you make a version that also has the legs move?
Well, like one
That'd
day.
be a lot more work.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work.
I'll do it.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I was thinking of making a version where like the antenna has like radio wave
Oh, yeah.
transmission.
Yeah, I
animation
think
coming
some
off.
idle animation would be good. Anyway, I will be back, Chad. You must do what I told you to. Alright, come on.
What am I? What?
You must do what I told you to.
Yeah, but what did you tell me to do? Oh, okay. Hello, Burnhead. Hello, everyone else.
Yep, it's the Chad show, featuring Chad.
Hooray! I will play a video game on my PlayStation that no one can see and talk. No, I won't do that. Yeah, I bought this on PSN last night. It was like $12, so I was like, yeah,
Okay.
that's a pretty good price.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna turn you up a little on my headphones. and I've also been having fun with it. I don't think I've played it as much as Callie has yet. But I'm not sure.
Well, yeah, I mean, she's played it about 8 or 9 hours now.
Yeah, she's definitely got me beat. She also got to credits after like 8 hours, so.
Right.
I nearly got there on my third run. I got the relic prismatic shard or something like that lets you take cards from the other characters when you pick
That's
cards.
weird. Oh yeah, it gives you access to all the characters' cards.
Yeah. Which was very interesting. So I had a lot of weird stuff going on in the deck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely, like, certain classes, for balance purposes, just have access to more efficient things than other classes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the defect... Hold on. Excuse me. Like, there are colorless cards that can search your deck for cards and put them in your hand, but they usually have costs. Like, the defect has one that does that for 0.
Yeah.
And when you upgrade it, it can grab 2 cards.
So I got, like, some of the stuff I got in my deck when I was playing that was, like, Scry, Lucky... No, Lucky is the Scry card. Deep Breath,
Yeah.
Forethought. Which
Okay, so you got a bunch of the Watcher cards, yeah.
Yeah, and I got some other stuff, too. I don't remember exactly all of what was in my deck, but it was a lot of drawing cards.
Mm-hmm.
Which was good. The thing that I never managed to pull was a limit break. I was playing Ironclad.
Okay.
Because I had like 2 smithed weak spots and like 2 smithed flexes, and then cards to take advantage of that, like heavy sword and stuff. But I never managed to get limit break for some reason. Just bad luck.
I mean, it's a rare, so you sometimes just don't see it.
Yeah.
Also, you might not have it unlocked yet.
I did have it
played
unlocked.
Okay.
It just never showed up. I had like Inflame as well, so like yeah. I was able. That's part of the reason I was really hoping for a limit break, was that it was just like I had cards to capitalize on it.
Mm-hmm. Well, you don't. With Heavy Blade and like enough other things, you don't need the limit break. It just makes it a lot easier.
Yeah. Well, I got to the second phase of the Act 3 boss, and I had 1 HP. And if I had been able to limit break, I would have been able to kill it in 1 turn, which would have been really nice. But yeah, that's just luck of the draw.
Right.
I saved like a VOD on my PlayStation, trying to like look at my deck.
I think you don't even need a VOD of that. Like, I think it saves a history of all your runs if you
That's
go
true.
to.
Yeah, that is a very good point.
It'll like show you your final deck and how far you got.
Let me check out chat real quick. Hi, Bird Teeth. Thanks. I hope you're feeling well too. Yeah, so that was a fun run. Most of the other stuff has been a lot more conventional. I've just been playing Ironclad just to get a feel for the game.
Yeah, I mean, Ironclad is definitely like the easiest, the most straightforward. Like, I feel like the Watcher of the other 3 is the easiest, and that's the only class I've ever like beaten the actual final boss. Oh, yes, that's slight spoilers. That, like, I mean, if you were watching the stream last time, you saw that, like, after Charles got the credits, there was like a post-credits thing that was like,
Yeah.
beat the game with all 3 classes and it unlocks the true final boss. But so I like, of like my personal preference is that I like the Watcher most of the other 3 classes, and the defect is hard for me to get to work, but I think some people like the defect a lot.
Yeah, defect seems really fun. Alright, here are the cards from the other classes that I got. They had Piercing Wail, Backflip, Go for the Eyes, Seek, Sash Whip, Just Lucky, Wreath of Flame, Scrawl, which was really nice. and it was most of these were smith because I had or upgraded because I think I had something that upgraded powers or skills when they came into my hand.
A couple of eggs. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I had Wallop, Simmering Fury, Master of Strategy, Purity, and Parasite.
Okay. Eggs reports the Watcher is the hardest for them, and they've beaten the endgame with all the other classes. Okay. Well. So if you want full knowledge, you have to consult me and eggs. We are. I've never beaten the endgame with the ironclad. Even though I've gotten close a lot, but never quite gotten there. But that's like, you kind of need the stars to align.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely one of those games. It seems very well. I was talking to Eggs about this last night. It seems like a very, very well balanced game with the potential to have like extremely broken runs on, not quite on the order of, but similar to like some Binding of Isaac runs, but generally a little like a lot more like evenly balanced overall.
Okay, I've played a little bit of Binding of Isaac, but I haven't seen like enough of it to know like what counts as a really broken run in there. But yes.
Yeah, Binding of Isaac has so many items that like some of the synergies you can make in that. I've not played as much Binding of Isaac as some of my friends. I played a little bit, and I did play the newer versions of the game that are like extremely unbalanced intentionally. But there's so many items that like it's hard to get good runs going. You can get like really, really good runs. You can get like okay runs and like decent runs a lot of the time. And yes, okay, fine, you can correct me if I'm wrong about that. But like until you unlock everything and like have particular items that let you like re-roll or like pick specific items, it's like very, very random. That's my feeling for the game.
This game also feels a little bit like that. Like if you want a specific thing, it's really hard to force it. Like forcing strength and forcing poison are pretty easy to do. But more of the niche things, it's pretty hard to like go in there and do it on purpose.
Yeah, I think the thing that really sets it apart though is that Isaac is just like a pool of hundreds of items, whereas like each character has like a more limited pool of cards.
That's true.
So like the game is balanced around being able to play the characters unless you really mess up and just like don't actually think about how you're building your deck at all.
Yeah. I think there are some pretty unbalanced things that you can do in Slay the Spire, but they're pretty unlikely. Like I think there's a couple of rare relics that if you can get both of them, you take no damage. And there's a few other things like that. But
yeah, I would expect something like that. That's the sort of that sort of thing should be built into a game like this, in my opinion.
Okay, but again, like getting both of those things at the same time is going to be like a 1 in 1,000 kind of event.
Yeah, exactly. Like I think if it were more common, that would be very unbalanced. But the fact that it exists and is just unlikely, I think, is more interesting, at least for me personally.
Yeah, I mean the core dynamic here is you want like a good narrative to develop across multiple, within single runs and across multiple runs, where like, by which I mean like you want to feel like you're in danger some of the time, but like a decent fraction of the time, at least something interesting is going on.
Right.
If you skip a lot and Slay the Spire, you'll end up with yes, okay, fine, is an advocate. Yeah, that's also an interesting dynamic that is more specific to Slay the Spire than it is in like Dicey Dungeons, which is that you're often incentivized to not take cards, but if you don't take enough cards in the first level, at least, like the starting deck is not good enough to beat the first boss. So you have to balance between like making your starting deck starts out like full of a lot of chafe, and so you have to pick enough cards that do things to like get past the first two levels.
Right.
but like you are often incentivized to not take cards, which a lot of people like. My instincts are kind of contrary to that. Like I often like playing decks that have way too many cards in them.
Yeah, me too.
Just which is partly why I like Mind Beam or Mind Blast. I think is the one that deals damage equal to deck size. But it, like with a big deck that's still powerful, that isn't like full of real trash, then it kind of feels a lot like kind of surfing,
Right.
where you're like, what interesting effects am I gonna have to do to like navigate? It means like you have to navigate each turn in an interesting way, as opposed to like small decks are usually more powerful because they are more consistent, but it means that each turn tends to be kind of the same thing.
Yeah, that was like kind of a interesting thing about that like prismatic shard run was that I also had 3 or 4 cards that let me increase like my energy through like either HP sacrifice or whatever means. So having things like any of the cards that let me just draw or like search the deck to do exactly what I wanted was very convenient.
Yeah. Definitely, like if you can eliminate the variability of a random deck, then that's a lot more powerful. But it also makes it less like there's less variability from turn to turn. So
right.
It's
the one thing that I
exciting.
did that I didn't really plan ahead for was taking the choker early on before I got that shard. So then it was harder to do like big combos.
Oh.
So
that's sometimes that's kind of fun because it's like, okay, you
yeah.
have a lot of powerful card selection cards, but you can't play like 4 of them in one turn because you need to actually do things.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, I'm gonna play this tutor card, or am I gonna like draw 4 cards, or which one of these things is gonna set me up to actually like, so I can spend like 4 of my cards doing things and 2 of them just kind of fussing around, messing around. What's the proper balance there? Or are there like 2 very powerful cards that I can like spend a lot of time digging for? Like if one of those cards is Limit Break, then yeah, I will spend 4 cards digging for Limit Break, casting Limit Break once, and then heavy Blade for 1,000,000 damage. Like that's sometimes the correct thing to do.
Right. Yeah, and I think having that, especially being at like my 3rd run that I ever did in the game, having that sort of thing going on really made me stop and think about like everything I was going to do turn by turn, which it's not that I don't do that when I'm playing card games, but I hadn't, like, not all card games necessarily enforce limits like that, and it's like a single player game where you can take as much time as you want. So I think it really helped me get a good handle on some of the mechanics early on.
Yeah, and definitely this is a fun game where like in single player you can kind of get into a little bit of a flow state where like, which is kind of nice because it's not a game that requires reaction times, but once you know it all, you haven't really experienced this because you haven't seen all the cards yet, but once you know all the cards and like you can make decisions fast enough, you can play pretty quickly, which feels pretty good without the like game enforcing urgency, but you're just like taking continuous actions, which Dicey Dungeons is not as good for that because of the dynamics of how the game works. And of course, like Binding of Isaac is a real-time game, so that's totally different.
Right. Yeah, like I do like collectible card games, and I'm sure this is not in any way like a novel or controversial opinion. It's just like it's nice. I much prefer deck building games that are not like a commercial product in the same way, because you don't have to keep up with as much and you don't spend money.
Right. That aren't like booster pack driven.
Right. Like the booster pack thing itself, whatever. But the fact that like part of the business is just having to keep releasing more cards forever.
Right.
That is a good way to keep people engaged forever. but not everyone is going to stay on board. Whereas, like,
Yep.
you know, you could stop playing Slay the Spire for a couple of years and then come back and play it again. And unless they've released like a bunch of DLC, you'll just be able to pick it up and play, and like it will
Yeah.
come back pretty quickly.
Definitely, I've been like for however long I've had Slay the Spire, there'll be like a week or two where I'm like, I'm just gonna play Slay the Spire before I go to bed, and just like, you know, spend 45 minutes playing one game of Slay the Spire, and then you go to bed, and I can do that whenever I want. It's always there, pretty much being the same game. So
Yeah. Yeah, I was a little disappointed it wasn't on sale on Switch, because that would be a great place to have the game. Just like lug it around on the bus or whatever.
yeah, is it? I assume it is available on Switch. Like there's
Yeah, it's like
Right.
it's the same price, just like $25. But
yeah, that definitely. And I'm assuming the Switch has touchscreen support, right?
yes, it does. I would
Um,
assume that Slay the Spire does have it. I don't know though. But if it does, that's a very good. Like the combination of
Yeah.
buttons and touchscreen is a very good way to play the game.
It's like Hearthstone on mobile is definitely touchscreen. So
Yeah,
and I think Slay the Spire probably uses the same concept of just like poke card, drag to target,
right.
which is like once you've invented that once, it's just a really obvious way to play mobile, you know, card games on touchscreen.
Right. I mean, like, it's the closest thing to actually, like, physically holding the cards.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah. The interface for the PS4 game is interesting. I don't think it's bad, but it's definitely, like, you know, being able to just mouse around or, like, use your finger to point exactly where you want to, or, like,
Mhm.
just skip over stuff as you're, like, scrolling through your deck or whatever in the shop or something. Much more convenient. You have to navigate with like the D-pad or the sticks. The difference though is that like I know that there's some keyboard commands for Slay the Spire, but it's pretty easy to play just mouse only, which like most card games. But having like some of the buttons do things like end your turn, or like pull up your deck without having to like move something over to it.
Right.
On touchscreen, it would be much faster, obviously, but like it's interesting. So I do think that the combination of touchscreen and like controller buttons would be a really slick way to play the game.
That would be really good. I wonder if they could like they probably almost certainly have not done it, but like I wonder if they could use like the touch thing on the PS4, PS5 controller to like
probably could,
emulate.
yeah.
Like, I mean, it would be like playing Slay the Spire on a laptop with a touchpad, which is often how I end up playing it. Which X endorses. I basically don't ever use the keyboard shortcuts on Slay the Spire. I'm sure they exist and probably would be worth learning, but you never need to. So I could like pull it up right now and see what the key bindings are. Oh, does like do the numbers like play the cards in that position in your hand? I'm like
Oh, that's
literally
interesting.
watching Slay the Spire to look at the key bindings.
Yeah, Fine says that's exactly what it does, and that's that Hearthstone is the master of the game when it comes to card feel. Hearthstone is fun, but it again has that problem with like living card games where
Yeah,
it's just out of hand.
new content
and,
coming out constantly, and it's like, gotta learn all these cards.
Yeah, and there's like, even though you can conceivably never spend money on the game, there's some incentive to just...
Then you're in a grind fest. I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's like I like competitive card games. I don't play them that often anymore, but it's there's just so many people playing Hearthstone because it's so accessible that sometimes it's like the quote unquote meta of the game just kind of gets out of control. Constructed has never been that fun for me, partially because I'm not very good at card games, but I've never tried drafting either in Magic or in Hearthstone, and I should, because I hear from a lot of people that it's a fun way to play the game.
Yeah, definitely. Like, insofar as I haven't kept up too much with Magic over the last couple of years, but drafting is definitely for me a lot more fun than playing Constructed.
Yeah, I think that's part of the reason that like Slay the Spire and similar games as much fun as they are is because they simulate a form of drafting, basically.
Yeah, and Slay the Spire actually has a drafting mode built in the like custom game setup modes,
Oh, interesting.
which is, I mean, it's not, and then you still like all you just draft your starting deck, which is makes it a lot more powerful than starting with the normal like nothing deck.
Right.
But there are a lot of custom modes in Slay the Spire, just like out of the box without installing mods. And one of my favorite things to do in Slay the Spire has a daily run mode that just like shuffles up a bunch of custom modes and gives them to you. And like I like that one a lot. It's just like, again, if you just want to play a card game for 45 minutes to an hour a day, then you can just like do the daily Slay the Spire thing, which
Yeah.
after a while, like I sometimes I get sick of it after, you know, a couple weeks of doing that, and then I'll wander off, but then I'll come
Right.
back to it a couple months later.
Yeah.
The other good thing about the daily run mode is it kind of forces you to use things you might not ordinarily like doing. So it's a good way to learn about mechanics that you might have neglected previously.
Right.
Oh yeah, the Slay the Spire thing in Hearthstone. Yeah, like I have personally played Hearthstone for less than an hour total, so
Spend on 200
yeah, and
bucks on
I have
pre-orders.
no sympathy for Blizzard, so I don't really care.
Yeah. Yeah. I have even less incentive, like Yosuke Fine points out, because of all the stuff going on with Activision Blizzard.
Mm-hmm.
See whatever reason. I never spent any money on it in the first place, so
Right.
I think like the one thing it has going for it, for me personally, just because I'm that kind of a person,
Mm-hmm.
being able to just like open card packs for free is fun.
Okay.
The feel of gambling, but no money.
Right. You mean in terms of like their like daily things? Where they're just,
Yeah, because you can like
basic
earn
stuff.
you can earn gold to open packs, and occasionally
Right.
there's like events that let you like accumulate a lot of gold or like get packs. So that stuff is always fun, because I do collect some trading cards in real life, but a lot of that is not actually just because I like opening packs. It's like an interesting thing that started to crop up online in like the last couple of years is people really diving into like the gambling aspect of card games as like an investment.
Yeah, there's
I mean,
Definitely,
Magic's
like-
always been that way, but it's gotten a lot worse recently.
Yep. Yep. Everyone realized that loot crates are appeal to our lizard brain in a very deep way, so you can convince a lot of people to spend a lot of money on things like booster packs and loot crates. So.
Yeah. Yosuke Fine also notes that like Hearthstone is rife with the precision engineered like psychological tricks of like when you open a new pack and get like a legendary or an epic card, there's like an explosion and it says like legendary, lots of lights.
Yeah, and like Magic Arena now does all of that same stuff too. So it's like,
Yeah, not surprised.
I mean, they basically like let Hearthstone invent the wheel as far as like a functional online card game and how to actually do it in a way that people like, and then they copied all the successful parts of Hearthstone, but it's also Magic the Gathering. So
Right.
as opposed to like the original Magic Online was designed as like, we need to emulate the paper thing as closely as possible, and like with no concern for aesthetics or anything. So
Right.
Magic Online was pretty rough for a long time, but now Magic Arena is essentially Hearthstone. Hearthstone, like all the good parts of the online features of Hearthstone, but also Magic. And yeah, there are a lot of old like parts of Magic that make it hard to implement in online at all, and like maximum, like there's no, like within your turn there's no maximum hand size, like
Right.
there's no real limit to how many things can be on the battlefield at once. And so, like, I think it's possible to play Magic Arena on your phone, but I don't want to ever think about doing that because it just sounds like a giant headache.
I totally understand. Yes, okay, fine. And I have played a constructed deck game, like a life tabletop game called Summoner Wars. Have you ever played that, or have you heard of it?
Nope.
It's an interesting
But,
game.
you know,
Have you ever played Cosmic Encounter?
no, I've played very few, like, independent board games or card games. I've played, like, a couple, but chances are good I have not played whatever. Yeah, I haven't played that.
I understand. Yeah, it's a fun game. It has like several different I'm trying to remember what the equivalent. I don't even remember what they're called in Hearthstone anymore. But they're kind of like, well, it's not really like that in Magic. But there's several different like characters that you can play, and each of them has like a constructed deck. There's like a couple expansions that have come out too. There's like an actual play mat too, because there's some amount of like actually moving cards around on the board in order to set up for attacks and like distance, and setting like trap cards and stuff like that. Because it's simulating like a one-on-one battle, and I think there's actually you can play with like up to 3 people. Yes, okay, fine. You can correct me if I'm wrong. It's been a while since we played.
I
But
think
it's- Sorry.
a couple of weeks ago, Cyanine streamed, like, he'd managed to get all the original Game of Thrones LCG into Tabletop Simulator, which he liked that game a lot, and which means, like, so it was probably a pretty good game. I mean, it was like Fantasy Flight makes a lot of games that, like, might be good, but only last for a few years because of how their business model works.
Mm-hmm.
But also had like a custom game mat essentially to mark out, you know, game zones and things to help the player know how to play the game.
Right.
Artifact. I never played Artifact, but I like read about it enough to like was like, this monetization model seems deranged.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever even seen anybody play Artifact.
Yeah. I mean, Artifact, like, it was designed by Richard Garfield, and that's cool, but, like, he doesn't design the monetization scheme, so. Anyway, I saw when Artifact came out, like, a couple months later, I saw some weird think piece that was like, Artifact is trying to be the blockchain of collectible card games. Like, what?
What does that mean?
Within the context of the article, it kind of made sense, but it was kind of a pretty forced analogy. And also, like, Artifact was not successful enough to be, like, if they were asserting that Valve had grand ambitions for Artifact, they definitely did not realize whatever they wanted to do.
Right.
So.
Hello.
Well,
Sorry, we
welcome
took
Yeah.
a long time because I was feeling sympathetic for Luna. And then she saw like every single one of her friends, so.
I understand. It's no
Alright,
problem.
stinky lady.
We've just been talking about card games. We started out talking mostly about Slay the Spire.
Pardon?
We started out talking mostly about Slay the Spire, and then we moved on to other topics related to card games.
I'm gonna towel down the dog and I'll be back.
Our games will resume shortly. Well, Slay the Spire specifically.
Moon is excitedly lapping up water right next to my ear, basically.
No.
Okay.
Hey. You. Let's wipe you off. Covered in slobber.
Have there been any expansions for Slay the Spire yet?
It doesn't really have an expansion model. Like,
helps.
Like when it was in early access, it was just the Ironclad and Silent, and then they've been adding more characters, and that's sort of been their model. But I don't know what I haven't paid close attention to the development plans if they're going to add like more characters, or I kind of feel like the development is mostly done. I don't think they've actually added new content in over a year. Mostly it's just been like supporting I think they've been very supportive of the mod community, and probably, I don't know if they've been like developing tools to make mods easier or what, but
Okay.
if I was them, I would consider Slay the Spire to be essentially a finished product and probably be developing another game. So
Yeah.
I'm just talking out of my butt. I have no idea what they actually are doing. Yeah, I would maybe rebalancing the existing game just to fine-tune stuff, but I think mostly the game's finished.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I haven't played that much of it, but it does seem fairly complete. I would.
Yeah.
It does, yeah. It seems pretty extensively done. I hope you all had fun. I was gone a long time there, sorry.
That's fine.
It was worth it. It's always good to go outside.
All right.
I feel like we need to draw 2 cards, but it's nice to have the energy.
Oh, so you're not live on Discord right now, for what that's worth.
Really?
Yes.
Chad, how? I'm not live on Discord. What does that mean?
I mean,
I'm not streaming to Discord. Did you stop it?
Oh. I was like, how are you hearing me if that's true?
Well, the call is still happening, but
It must have just
Yeah.
stopped because of inactivity. I didn't stop it myself.
right. Whoa.
Okay, here we are. So I just started with, what? Well, it was adrenaline that I started with.
Okay.
We want to do poison, but we also want to have block, is what I'm thinking.
Yes. Probably can't. So, like, noxious fumes and, like, dash is probably our most efficient blocking. And then probably the rest of we can play. I would spend the rest of the time poisoning just because we have to get the poison going.
Yes. 4 poison or 5? But that's damage and so it's bad. She's playing fetch with herself. Go ahead. Where's your...
Okay.
Go!
So Survivor will refund the energy for it, so I would probably go with that.
Okay, yeah, one of these defense can go, because I'm not complaining anyways. 3 poisons or leg sweep? I kind of like
Well,
leg sweep.
So it's actually 9 poisons, so I would go with the flask.
Oh, my bad, yes. I misunderstood.
Okay. Yep.
That's good enough.
Everything is cool.
It says I like this monster. It's one of the Protoss. Let's see here.
I think Medibot calls this the orb crab.
The orb crab, yeah.
Yeah.
That's apt. Could backflip if we would like
Yeah, I like backflip here.
other things.
Might draw interesting cards. Dagger throw is free, so I would probably do that. This is an interesting question because, like, okay, yeah, melee is for 2. That's probably actually a decent way to stay alive.
I think it is as well.
Yeah, because it'll, like, yeah, this is good. Because the fight will probably be over in 2 turns, but this means that their attacks are just going to be kind of lame for
Luna?
later.
Hold on a second, my dog.
Sure.
Luna dog. Did you burn your ball? You are too tired to play. You're lying.
So,
You are so cute.
what does everyone in the zoo think we should do here?
There's no way. She's so exhausting.
Yep.
Okay.
Back. Do, do, do.
Okay. So let's play some of this.
Okay.
Cause
Oh,
it's
they're
0.
dead.
So taking 12 damage, huh?
Well, except that, so they are poisoned. So
Oh, they're poisoned to
consider
death.
their life bar. Yeah, they're toast. If you want a panic button, you can, but like,
Yeah, why would I? I don't know, but
I mean,
for fun.
they're gonna die. Oh, we can alchemize. That's a thing we can do.
That's actually good, yeah.
Yep. Okay. Free potions. Okay.
Calculated gamble. Oh, so that's the potion, but it's a card.
Right.
Draw cards until you have 6. Deal 7 damage X times. That's the kind of card I usually would love, but I know it's not good for this.
Right.
Expertise.
I think like expertise is pretty good.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Like-
69, 77. Yeah, okay, I'll take the question mark for now. This guy.
Good.
Oh, Wraith
Ah,
form is
free
0.
wraith form. Yes.
We'll take
That's
that.
not even. Yeah. Let's just do that and then
Doing a lot of
apply
poison is probably
poison.
good too.
And apply more poison. Dagger throw would have been free, but it's fine.
Oh, it's because it's a.
Because it discards a card. Also,
Right.
survivor would have been free. But you know, like wraith form means that survivor is kind
Yeah, it's
of
kind of-
pointless.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. Let's poison this bee up.
This is 9.
Yeah, I would.
I just
E-
went for the
either of
damage
those, fine.
arbitrarily, kind of, but like
Nah,
I
it's-
guess
it's okay.
deadly poison would have been more poison. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the difference is pretty marginal.
Yeah, and well, if you get damage with 1, I think that's better. So, at least in this
Okay,
situation,
so-
it is.
So our wraith form is worn off.
Mhm.
So let's. I would consult the adrenaline. And see. So we might like. With this monster, we might do things like attack them once to try to get a more favorable attack coming at us.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to like strike to not be attacked for 32, we can see what else we can get.
10.
Yeah, like this is much better. So acrobatics would be free, so you might as well do that. Yep, that's. So if you attack them, like every time you attack them, they're gonna change
not
their.
what I want right now.
Like if you want to just like melees them for 2, that's fine.
I'm fine with that. Yeah.
And we'll see what we get. Now we probably can just wraith form our way out of the rest of the fight. Like they have a bunch of block, but it does not matter. We can get another potion, and then we really just have to like block a little bit. And
Gain 0 block.
oh, is our dexterity already toasted? Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
our dexterity's toasted. Okay, so I mean, I guess like all we should just be applying extra poison.
There.
That's fine.
That's the best I can do.
Yeah.
Where's the ball?
Okay.
Go get it. Go get the ball.
All right.
This is fine.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do
we
anything.
probably want to. I mean, they're gonna die to poison before they actually take action. So we've already used our potion cards. So.
We have this already. Is it
Yeah,
really
if
worth?
you want, like it's not better than liquid memories.
Yeah,
It
it's
might
not.
be
I'm
better
just gonna
than-
ignore it. Honestly, it's.
Yeah, that's.
This
fine.
is all good. More poison stab, more deflect is here.
Like footwork is all right. It's not something like we have a lot of poison stab already.
That's true. We do. I was actually just about to say we these are both well represented.
Yeah,
Ed would
like
probably
we are
say skip, but
blocking a lot.
I think the
It-
extra dex is good here.
Yeah, it's. We could have also just skipped, and that would have also been fine. But okay, this is a reasonable time to use that fire potion because it hits all enemies. But maybe next turn when they don't have as
Sure.
much block. Now
We could get adrenal. We might as well. We're not gonna have it
yeah,
next turn.
it's almost always correct to do that. So we have enough cards in hand. We shouldn't use acrobatics yet, but we might use it after we've
Eventually, yeah, if we
played-
want
played
better
different
cards, sure. Obnoxious Fume seems like an obvious choice
Yep.
for next time. And I like Dash for avoiding this.
Well, before you do that,
Mhm.
consider whether you want to use footwork first.
I mean, I do, yeah. But I
Okay,
already
so
played Footwork this turn for 0 rather, because of one of the
Oh, you
abilities.
can get another one if you want.
Double? For 14 block? Exactly?
Yep.
Yes, that's nice.
Okay, that's fine.
That's it, that's my turn.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's your turn. Alright, so
We shouldn't alchemize right now. We can use that.
let's use a potion. Either one of those. Yeah, you could look in your discard pile and see if there's anything good in there that you'd want to yank back. Like you could yank back the dash and it'd be free, or you could yank back the acrobatics and get stupid.
I would get the dash, probably.
Okay. Wow, look at all this attack. Yeah, there's a lot of damage coming our way, so blocking is good.
Let's see what other potion we get. Draw 3 cards. I mean,
Well, I mean, you have other cards that draw cards in your hand right now.
that's true.
So like prepared is free, so I would probably do that before you. Okay, these cards are terrible. Let's draw some more cards.
Yeah, let's. Okay, we like
now we-
poison.
Yes. And like leg sweep is good.
Yeah, that's great.
And now
If
that you,
only-
yeah.
If only there was some group attack I could have used.
Well, you can use the fire thing if you want to.
Oh, that's true. I totally forgot. Wait a second. Well, first I want to make it so that they'll be impacted.
Okay,
Yeah, like that.
sure.
More.
Alright, is it time for Wraith Form? If you do want to do that, I would use Dagger Throw first, just because it will refund its end of the energy. But
So we're not going to use Malaise.
no.
It doesn't make sense here. I believe that.
Okay, if you're using Wraith Form, that's your entire
Yeah,
turn,
that's true. I
so-
can't. But it's like,
And
what?
if you'd rather like backflip and see if you can get other stuff going on, that's also a consideration.
It doesn't discard
like-
itself, though, so I wouldn't get it back.
Also, like, only 2 of them are attacking this turn, so it might not actually be great to Wraith Form here.
That's
but
what I'm
it's-
thinking, and then you can't block. Well,
If you'd rather just like
attacks.
backflip and see if you can get more exciting stuff. That's
Not really.
like, yeah, just deflect. Well, yeah. So if you
I
just
mean-
deflect, now we're blocking everything, and now we can play like a poison and a strike or something like that. All right.
Sure.
Okay, so that one in the middle has a huge strength bonus, so it'd be kind of nice to like. You might be using poison stab on that to try to, like maybe one more, just so it. Yeah, so
Yeah.
like the one in front's gonna die. So yeah, now we're pretty much out
What
of
are you
it.
doing, Goo? Someone's. Someone's doing crimes over here. Pretending.
All right, so pretty much.
I mean, he's
done.
gonna die. Yeah.
Yeah,
We could just.
we've already spent our potion cards, so just doing things.
Yep. Why not? I mean. More poison.
Any of the like, I would not take the slice
No, I
here. I
wouldn't
think it's
either.
too low impact, but I would probably take the acrobatics.
I'll take it.
It's like the card deadly poison by itself is kind of low impact. Hello, Mastazah.
Hello, Mastazah.
We are
Oh, that's too off.
playing as the silent.
What is this?
It's the giant head.
It's really weird.
The giant head wants you to cast a lot of or play a lot of cards, which we do have the ability to do.
He wishes I would.
So what it wants you to do is, if you're going to be playing attacks, which like we don't do a lot of that, but we do a little bit. You want those to be like the last things you do, so that you have like maximum slow bonus against it. But other than that, this is fine. I would play acrobatics to get a free energy and maybe draw into a more interesting card. Oh, look at all these interesting cards.
Look at all these interesting cards. I guess we are not.
Yeah, we don't
blocking
need to
this
defend
turn.
because they're not attacking. So
Oh my god.
yes, I am the talking pumpkin. I would play as much poison as possible, but yeah. And then, however you want to do this.
I'm thinking.
All right.
I guess you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on board with all that.
She's freaking herself out. 4.
Hello, Kaz, too.
Hello, Kaz. The
Hello, Kaz.
Spire's actually been treating us very well this time.
Yeah.
Looney
We've
Bin.
often gone into fights thinking we're going to die, and then our opponents take 50 poison, then we live.
Where's the ball? Sorry, I meant to throw that down the hall and it definitely didn't go there.
I'm thinking maybe, like, I just said that we want to play our attacks last, but Dagger Throw does draw a card, so maybe we might want to go ahead
Oh, God. Looney dog, you come
we are in challenge mode where Charles is playing Slay the Spire, but also playing Fetch with the dog, so.
Yeah, well, actually, the doggy just came over. She's here. I think the pumpkin will be blocking her, unfortunately, but...
Oh no. You can move the pumpkin if necessary, but I leave it up to you.
You could see her wagging tail for a second, so... Good enough. Oh, she is so cute. Oh my god. So you want to do dash first?
I actually kind of want a Dagger Throw to see if we draw anything more interesting than these cards. We didn't, so we probably do want to dash eventually. But maybe cast probably... For dashing, we don't even need to defend, so you can... I would just cast everything but the defend in any order.
Cool.
So the giant head is doing a countdown.
He sure is.
Malaise for 4 is not terrible.
I sort of like it, honestly.
If you want to do anything like Wraith Form and Panic Button now, like, so Blessing of the Forge, what that's going to do notably on Malaise is just add 1 to both numbers. So. Kaz is asking how much energy we have. We have 4. Yeah, we have. Notably, we have the slave collar.
Yes,
is
we
our
do.
only like relic that increases our energy all the time. So since we're in a mini boss fight, our max energy, our base energy is 4. Come on, Kaz, get with the program. Just look at our relics, and that'll tell you how much energy we have.
No.
That's a little Slay the Spire joke. now would be an interesting time for Blessing of the Forge, but
I would
I kind of
not
like. I
mind
don't
it.
think like Panic Button would be very bad to cast here. Wraith form, I don't.
What about a backflip?
Yeah, backflip might get us more productive
You
things.
got
Like
some
those
poison.
cards. Those, yeah.
You know what? Oh, loony dog. Yeah,
Yep.
okay.
Nope. Yeah. Yep. We're done. We get to. So yes, we have presumably 2 more turns before the countdown hits 0, and whatever bad thing happens. Can just.
we could acrobe, although
I
we
think
lose
that's like-
energy.
Well, but we get it back because we have
Oh, because of
we discard
discarding.
cards.
So we might as well.
We
We're
will-
not surviving this turn. As
Nope.
in playing Survivor.
Right. I think we just want to poison them as much as possible. Maybe casting footwork, but that's not
For-
super high.
Ever?
Yeah,
That's actually
impact.
kind of good.
Like presumably 2 turns from now, we don't expect to have won, and we will need to block a lot of whatever bad thing he's going to try to do.
Yes.
I would probably. I don't
You
think
would.
dash.
You wait. You wanted to do footwork.
Yeah, it's like because they're not attacking. Like dash is 2 energy for 10 damage, which is
But however,
Not
I can give
super
myself a lot
great.
of dex. Wait, when he says,
That's-
does he say 0?
oh, maybe not. Maybe this is it. So we can just
Well, we should do.
speed potion. I would probably prepared first to see what
I would
else we
too.
can
Yeah.
get.
Ah,
Okay, we get more strength.
bullshit.
Okay.
We could
So-
maybe upgrade leg sweep to see if it blocks more.
It will. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is more. Let's drink this.
Yeah. Sure. Can do all these things.
22 is a lot better. Good boy. Yeah, right. More like hello.
Oh right, I forgot that it gets worse every
Oh, it gets
turn.
worse.
Well, that's thrilling. Fortunately, we can apply weak. And
we definitely shouldn't ever play.
I don't think it's time for panic button. It might be just like backflip plus dash plus whatever else is in backflip. I would hold off on the poison stab. and
Do you want to
that.
back flip?
I want to backflip because I think we have.
Your footwork, that's good. If you do
I think
footwork
we're-
and like
we
dash.
probably footwork dash is fine with me. Yeah, this is taking some damage, but not too much.
Biting your whole entire paw? Can you stop? Let's be
All
nice.
right.
No, Your little teeth are so sharp. You're crazy. Hey.
Oh, I think Wraith form will pretty much solve this guy.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And then, yeah. Like, you could acrobatics to see what else you draw, but, like, we probably won't draw anything better than poison stab.
I just went ahead and did it anyways for
It's
fun.
fine. Like, you can have the long debate about whether noxious fumes is better than poison stab, but I don't think it is.
We don't want this right now.
No, we're definitely not doing that.
We like discarding a card for no reason to get 10 block. Well, he's
Well,
doing
you already-
1.
Yeah, like deflect will also get you some block.
True. 3, 3, 4, 3. This is more poison and more damage.
Yeah. Okay.
It is dark.
Like, I'm sure these numbers would be really scary if we didn't have Wraith form, but
Well, we are doing just fine.
yep.
Ugh.
Okay. We defeated the giant head,
Yes, good.
and that's free, so.
We got acrobatics last time. We could get more. It's doing good work for us. We could also get calculated gamble plus for 0.
Since we have the kite, like,
You want to be discarded? Yeah, I agree, actually.
I kind of like it means that acrobatics mostly costs 0, and
A,
acrobatics.
B, C, D. Always be churls discarding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Luna, stop. Why are you doing that? Get ready for giant body, says Crab Meats. Yeah, after giant head, it's giant body.
Yeah. Like that guy in Dark Souls 2.
Exactly like that guy. Vengarl. That's his name.
Yep, the Jarl.
My favorite character in Dark Souls 2,
Love
probably.
Vengarl. This fight's gonna be a little rough because the knives do a lot of damage on their second turn, but we probably are still in the plan of just a lot of poison.
Yeah, I think we are. What's the best, most poison?
I think the powers are better than like maybe the powers and then backflip, maybe, but definitely both noxious fumes I think are important. Get going.
Are you all ready?
So acrobatics is free, I think, if you want it.
Yeah. Wait, pants button. Luna, you're going crazy, honey.
So you could try to use stabs to like keep the knives under control, or you can just stab the main guy. I'm not clear on
I would do it to the knives.
what optimal.
Could also.
Or you can just block. That's
Yeah, blocking is not a bad idea right now.
okay. Weak is yeah, neither of those are good right
Neither
now.
of them are good. Yeah. What is Luna up to? She's just like, she's just losing her little mind. She's like, I don't know. Maybe Chad could describe what she's kicking Chad in the kidneys.
Yikes.
Yeah. That's a lot of damage.
If you want a wraith form, that wouldn't be terrible. Okay, so now that you've wraith formed, we want to just like deal as much damage as possible. So let's start doing that.
They're minions, right? So I think maybe she actually should die.
Okay, I'm on board with this plan. It means if we don't kill her soon, then we're gonna get ultra toasted. But I'm fine with like so like dash deal with a moderate amount of damage. I guess the question is whether expertise will draw us into like expertise might draw us into a 1-cost poison attack, which would be actually better than any other thing we could do. So
Yeah.
like poison stab and also neutralize. We'll take both of those things. Okay, great. That was fine. Mastodon notes the daggers died there into their second turn.
Oh,
Thank you for
interesting
that
stuff.
dagger fact.
Yep, we needed that dagger fact actually.
I did not know that.
Weak daggers.
All right. So
Dealing
prepared
with
is
damage, but also
yeah, free energy here. Okay, yeah. This is
yeah, we
fantastic.
want this.
Yep, we're just gonna throw all this at the boss. So
Oh, I don't have a card to discard. Bummeroo.
yeah,
I probably could
Yep.
have used that more strategically.
not really. Like it doesn't stay in your hand or anything. So
No, I just mean like the discarding the card would have given some energy.
well, you already prepared that turn, so
Oh, that's true.
you already had
Why don't we
gotten
get
kite benefit. So
this?
you get a lot of energy and then consider yeah, well, yeah, sure. Look at all these cards. So one option would be throwing a malaise for 6 at the Reptomancer. And bring them
Kind of
to
love
toilet.
that. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The question is whether you wanted like Bounding Flask or anything like
Yeah.
before that.
Bounding Flask is 2. Noxious Fume is 1.
So the thing is, like, they already have 21 poison. They're gonna probably last another 3 turns, I'm guessing.
So poisoning it, you're saying is
So like
not
a little
like-
more poison is not gonna change that.
Let's just malaise
You can-
for. Well, wait. What if we? If we
Like,
dashed
if
and
you
then
can-
malaise.
if you get them up to like 30 plus poison, then maybe we could kill them in 2 turns instead of 3. But hello, no bitten.
Bouncing flask, hell yes, it's not been.
Fan
Yeah,
of
I'll
the
say.
poison flask. The problem is if the bouncing flask like goes 2 or more times at the knife,
That's so turbo
that's a
shit.
gross.
Yeah,
I kind of want to just malaise all the juice at the Riptomancer.
I am gonna do that
Okay. Yeah,
just
so we
to
take
see what happens.
damage here. They're already weakened, so the weak potion's gonna do nothing. We take damage, and now we just have to stay alive. So I would just like defend a lot. Actually, if we can dab the knife, so we don't take that 25. Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
do that. Okay. And then like block.
Honestly, we have the points for this.
Oh yeah, go for it. Okay. Yeah, we're probably in like dexterity hell zone because of wraith form, but everything's fine. We win.
Yep, we are so fine. If there's anything funny we could do, let's find out what it might be.
We've almost certainly used our potion card, right?
Yeah.
We've been through our deck enough that I believe we've already done. You can look in the deck and see if it's still in there for some reason. That's the discard pile. Yep, it's not. Yeah, we've used it, so.
Alas.
Kaz notes that the alchemize give us the fairy potion. Thank you, Kaz. Okay, so now we're just kind of... We love taking actions.
I like taking actions.
Someday we might find someone that doesn't want us to take actions, but...
Yes. More poison?
Given that the boss is the shapes, more noxious fumes is probably what we want.
Potion belt. Hell yeah. And frozen egg. Yes.
So I have a question. Are there
Yes.
any shops besides that one up ahead of us?
Yeah, there's
that
at
one.
least one.
So if you wanted to, you could. You don't have to do this, but you could consider saving your money for the shop that's further down the road. And if there's like any fancy relics, you might be in a better position to afford them. Whereas,
That's true. I
Like,
have to go this way.
you'd have to go to the left here and then. Yeah.
And then up to that bonfire. That's what I
Yeah.
meant. Yeah.
That's all
Let's
decent.
do that. We can do that.
Here's these folks.
Yep, I know those guys.
Have you played with Tools of the Trade before?
Have I played with Tools of the Trade before?
that
I
power
don't
on the
know.
far
Let's
left.
take a look at it. No,
It's pretty good,
it seems good. And it's good
especially
with
when
our...
it's free.
Yeah.
So
Loony dog. Putting your big butt on me. Come here. You come here? You sit on me? She's thinking about it. Here. Luna, give me clout. Give me stream clout and come sit on my lap. Give me clout. Come here. But it's so comfy here. Look, it's so comfy over here. She's like, no, shut up.
Luna's
is my-
ass spotted, says no good.
I'm gonna take a moment and look at what my
Yeah, go
stream
ahead.
latency is. It is almost a minute. So
Oh my goodness gracious.
I'm gonna go ahead and reload the stream.
Yeah,
That's
go
not a
right
big
ahead.
problem.
Luna dog, please.
I saw Gnome Bitten say Luna's ass spotted, and like a long time after that,
Yeah.
I saw what he was
Ouch.
talking.
Oh my god, girl. Come here.
Luna, jeez.
She's just like...
Calm down.
ah.
Luna's
okay.
really desperate to be on tilt.
She just likes to be comfy. Darling, please. Ah! What a big fucking baby. You love to see it. You love to not see it in most of everybody's cases, except for me and Chad. Okay. Also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I have notifications off for reasons that may be obvious. Okay, so we want poison for one of these.
Yeah, we definitely want the fumes.
Maybe we want an acrobatique.
I think we want to get acrobatic. All right, here's some cards we can discard. All right.
This is kind of unfun. This is...
Well, I think we can apply some poison and maybe leg sweep, or this. This is also fine. All right, I think we're blocking enough. All right. I
Okay.
would not melees for 0.
Yeah,
Nombin.
yeah, Nombin says, so I actually, inspired by your suggestion yesterday to take only strength, I decided to take only poison, although that ended up also with taking block. You know. Yeah,
I would
okay,
discard
we wanna...
Vanilla Strike just because we
Yeah, it's
probably
useless
have
to
better
me.
things to do.
What if we did
So-
this and discarded?
So one thing is that the power that tools of the trade thing uses up the kite. So we are getting the free energy from the kite. It's just like we don't have to play any cards to do it. So like dagger
Okay.
throw, we might still play dagger throw, but we're doing it to like
For a
draw
different
a
reason.
card.
Yeah.
We're taking a lot of damage here, so we might like go ahead and I would go ahead and dagger throw to see if we can draw something better than strike. I don't think it's time for panic button,
It's
although
really... Well, it might be actually 16,
it might be
16,
time for
and
panic
9.
button. You can go ahead and pitch that strike. We're not using it. If you want to panic button, I would use the
Dex,
footwork
yeah.
first. But I would also throw that weak potion, yeah, onto someone that's attacking us for a lot.
How much poison? 3?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the usual strategy of focusing down one enemy at a time is kind of bad against these guys.
Yeah, it doesn't work, 'cause it's a different
Because of
kind
how
of
their
enemy.
mechanics work. I think you basically get that.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay.
So strike can go away. It's just... Oh, I can't use block, but it was 0 cost, who cares? You wanna draw 2 cards?
We might... Yeah, let's draw 2 cards. Okay, cool.
You wanna
I
draw
don't
3
think
cards and discard a card?
So that will not be free. So I think what we're probably going to be doing is Noxious Fumes and... why are we not blocking? Oh, because
Because
of
we can't, yeah.
Panic Button. So yeah, we're going to Bouncing Flask. Yep. We're going to almost die, but there's a campfire right in front of us. Okay.
We also, if we did die, we'd be saved.
Oh, we do have the fairy. Yes. Right. Alright. So even though the one back is the only one not blocking, it's also dying to poison damage. So it's really important to kill the other 2 in the
Yeah.
next 2 turns.
A card to discard.
The question is whether we're Wraith forming here. I think Wraith form might be good, but it prevents us from doing a lot of damage this turn. So
I think...
I think it's either like dash or Wraith form. We're not doing both of those things.
That's true. I think maybe... I think Wraith form, no. It's just gonna make things go way drawn out. And like, I know that's good, but...
That, like, that dash can kill the guy in the middle. Well, actually, no. Actually, the guy in the middle is also dying of poison this turn. So we really just want the guy in the front to die. Which...
Can we achieve that? Like,
Well, we actually just drew up an attack potion. The attack potion might have the means to do that.
1 of 3 random attack cards.
And they'll cost 0, so...
And you deal 12 damage.
Yeah.
So
If
the
you
guy in
do
front is
that-
who you want to kill, you said?
Yes. Yeah, we do a lot of damage to the guy in front, and then... Because the other 2 will die of poison. If you want to just defend, it's fine. Okay. We're out of it because
This is
the guy in front will
fine.
die.
He's gonna
before
die,
the
yep.
Regen have to go off. So.
We can also just like kill him now.
Or you can stab him to death.
Yep.
Yep. Well, I like prepared here. Bullet time is not like bullet time. There are certain builds that like bullet time. I don't think
Our
it's
build
us.
likes prepared better.
Like we have like acrobatics and stuff, and that makes bullet time bad. Yep, gotta go there.
Yep, I was just thinking to myself like that's the right way, or
This is-
isn't it?
We're
And then
probably gonna be using our variant bottle, but that's fine.
I mean, why not?
Yep, that's basically free.
Defend.
And they're not
will go away.
attacking, so defends are bad. So
So now we have 5. Oh, we have a 0 at the start.
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
So dagger throw is a way to draw different cards that also is an attack. So I would do that before backflipping. Okay.
I wanted to discard. I wanted that. But backflipping's better. And so is
Well, acrobatics
but-
draws more cards than backflips. So what you want is drawing cards. Then that's what we do.
We don't care for this right now.
That's like that's essentially 2 mana for 2 weak, which is not good enough. I would just like footwork and poison stab, and then just kind of call it. So, have you seen the debuff that this guy does?
No.
You should look at that.
Oh my god.
So block. You can block that damage, but
With like blocking moves, I imagine. Yeah. I don't
let's go ahead.
need to play this.
You could play. I think we are going to be playing that.
Oh wait, you draw 2 cards. Yeah, never mind. I do
Yeah.
want to play that.
Do you want to use the Blessing of the Forge here?
Yeah.
That upgrades 3 cards. Yeah. And then I think we need to dash.
Mamma mia, that's a lot of
And
poison.
then I would use both of the fumes. Okay. So again, the expectation is we're gonna
Oh my fuck.
like next
Yeah.
turn roughly. Well, we can. So we're essentially taking 26 damage from the debuff and the attack. So
Yes.
unless we can melee's our way out of.
Haha.
I don't think it's time for panic button yet. Prepared will get us 1 more energy.
So we're not gonna panic button.
I don't think so. I think melee's or some combination of stab poisoning and melee's is probably appropriate.
Do you like
here.
full malaise? Because I do.
I kind of. What's our current poison? Our current poison is 6 per turn from our fumes. Yeah, full malaise is probably.
I like it because we don't have a way to block right now.
Yeah, I mean we're
I mean, other than the 6 that we got.
like
To prevent, yeah, this is hell, though.
it's gonna use our that thing, but okay.
Constricted is the worst shit of all time. We can do Wraith form? Maybe there's a way to do...
Well, the usual math is how many more turns do we expect the fight to go?
A lot.
Yeah, like several.
Yeah.
So
We can
we
draw
will get 1
some
more energy
cards.
from acrobatics. So it's not,
I mean,
we're not going up energy, but we're drawing other cards. So I guess we're not wraith forming this turn. That's fine. Probably do want like. None of these blocking cards are good. Might need to use them anyway.
yeah.
Okay, that was like we live longer, which is what the poison plan wants.
Yeah.
But we did like at the cost of not doing very much poison damage.
Wraith form is taunting us again.
it might be time for Wraith form. The question is, like, Wraith, I don't know how the constricted thing interacts with Wraith form. We might do some science.
Oh,
Alternatively, you
that's
could,
interesting. But yeah, we can also dash
yeah,
and eat shit next turn.
right.
I think maybe buying some time with Wraith and trying to get a lot of like poison and attacks in.
Okay.
But that's only 2 intangible.
Yep. You give us 2
So
turns
yeah,
of free.
there's 2 turns. Oh, well, we should just try it and we'll reset if
Okay.
we don't.
Yeah, I think this is on the border of like feasibility, so we might just try again. Okay. So,
Get more mana.
yep. Probably the escape plan is going to be least impactful here. So I will actually hold up. You want to like the problem with prepared is that you are going down 1 card net, whereas backflip is up 1 card net. Yes, you want backflip first. Okay, now you can prepared to probably pitch that strike.
Yeah, the strike is going, and this.
And
We're
then-
not gonna discard right this second.
I would, because block is low value, I would like do the stabbing, as much poison, and then just dagger throw. Is that
Dagger
because-
ending with dagger throw?
well? It doesn't really matter what order you do them in. I would just not do dash because block is not useful right now. So you're essentially paying 2 energy for 14 damage, which is not as good as putting on as much damage as possible.
So, yeah.
Yep. Okay, we might be out of it
Yeah, we may
because
be fine. I think
Yes.
we're fine. Yeah, we're good.
yeah. All right, we win.
Yeah, we're doing extremely okay right now.
Which this is the basic dynamic of poison damage is you always feel like you're about to die, and then all of a sudden they take a lot of poison damage, and you
What
win.
if we took the Snecko oil?
I mean, there's no downside to taking that. You may
Having
not ever
it.
use it. Yeah.
No, but okay, so I don't know if we can. We probably backflip. If we
yeah, that
take
would be
any.
fine. We might not take any of these cards.
Yeah, why
Like
don't we
Heal
skip?
Hook is sort of a separate plan.
It
Like we
is,
do
yeah.
have some cards that deal weak, but I don't think it's on plan enough to justify taking any of those.
I have to go to the merchant on 18 HP. I hope this isn't a battle. Oh wait, this is another merchant.
So if you don't like any of these cards, you can just like disregard and go talk to the other merchant. You also could have gone to the bonfire and still gone to the merchant,
What?
but never mind. We can look at the map later. Actually,
you're
can
right.
you like quit and reload? We might be able to
Sure.
choose differently. Depending on where it puts us.
No.
Nope. Okay. All right. Here we go.
4
None
poison
of
2
these-
weak.
I
Well,
guess
we talked about this before. We're
Crippling Cloud would be fine.
yeah.
Uh,
I don't know. I'm not really compelled by these.
so,
Maybe this is kind of good. Wait, costs.
I don't
Never mind.
think
No, I
so.
thought it gave.
yeah,
it
it gets
didn't
more
cost. Yeah.
expensive. Yeah, that's not really what we want.
Don't care for sneaky strike. I don't care for that terribly. I mean, like it's okay, but I can't really envision it. So
Yeah. Like the best thing that we might want here is like that energy potion, but that's not even very good. This is
It's
all
not.
medium enough. I would probably just go consult the other merchant.
Yippee. Oh my god, I have so ruined my life here. This isn't horrible.
So, I
Yeah.
like Apotheosis, but let's consider our
We
options.
can afford it.
That does nothing now.
Wait, is that true? It's not true. It does
Well,
one
okay, we
thing.
could go there, but that's not worth spending our money on.
It is a guarantee that we
It's
don't
a way to guarantee, yeah.
die. So that's something like
Doing to spend $150 to guarantee that. I mean, like, there's a decent chance it won't be a fight anyway. So,
okay.
like, I would probably, if it was me,
That's
I
fine.
would just take the Apotheosis and run.
Okay.
And then, like, if there's a fight in there, then it's my fault.
Thank goodness
But-
it's not. We can
Ah,
remove a card.
Yes, let's.
Let's remove a strike. We don't give a shit about
Yep.
those.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh...
All right.
Alright.
Here we go.
Well, 56 is better than nothing.
Have you faced these enemies
I've
before?
never
at this
faced
boss?
these enemies before. We got Donu
Okay.
and Deka.
I'm going to request that the zoo not.
I will not look at chat. I'm just gonna turn it over. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing they like swap or something. Let's see.
Yeah. That's a good approximation, given that we know nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, we do get a free energy for casting prepared. So.
I guess we're probably not gonna Wraith form this time.
Nope, we're definitely not.
We're gonna play this.
We probably want to power up. So all of our powers that we have, I think we should use.
I'm just thinking.
Yeah. It's important to consider. And I kind of like
What if we just blocked
at
only?
least. So, okay, notably, we have 3 energy and 3 1-cost cards in hand, so we can cast all of them. So if you cast, as long as you cast Survivor last, then
Right.
you get everything.
That's cool. No, that's not cool. Oh my god. Oh my god, no, no. That's, the card we will discard is called Strike.
Yes.
Yes. We're playing that.
Yep, let's cast Apotheosis. And then, like, either acrobatics or prepared here, just to get our free mana. Ah, good.
What goes away, though?
So let's see, probably acrobatics here because adrenaline also draws us cards, and then probably the poison stab just because everything else is.
Oh, I have
more
to do
prepared.
2 cards to discard.
Yes. So
Ass.
acrobatics and dab is what I would say. I'm kind of micromanaging here, but
No, you should, because...
I assume the other outcome is that we like die and restart. And now we can do all these things. Okay.
Love to block for exactly 26 damage. Okay, let's see.
Mhm.
We want... no. No, I didn't want to click confirm. I want to click something else. Ah!
The fight's gonna be
I
long
hate
enough.
that.
We might get that card back.
Yeah, yeah, well, yeah, but... Yeah...
I mean, our draws are fixed and their actions are fairly fixed. So if, I would not restart over that. Odds are. If we,
No, I
if we
understand,
fail.
but I think
we
we're not
might-
buttoning
Yeah, we're not
this
panic
one,
buttoning,
so
no.
that's bye-bye to that.
Yep.
I guess we can do this and get rid of Strike.
Yeah, we have no blocking in hand, so I would like to draw into some blocking of some kind, of which escape plan is probably that.
It gave me a block, yeah.
So before we backflip, I would like to spend at least a few cards because we have a lot.
Okay, what do you-
We have 9 in hand.
What do you wish to spend?
Probably Noxious Fumes, or either Noxious Fumes or the Bouncing Flask. But I think it's early in the game that we want the fumes up.
Okay, and then you want to do backflip.
Yeah, let's backflip. Okay, that's good to have. Okay,
That's great.
and now we're full blocking, so we can like just put up more Noxious Fumes. Yep.
Yep. Sure. Great.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So notably, you
that's
do have
32.
7 energy. So
That's a
one
lot.
option is you could put one of these guys in the garbage can.
Okay.
Alternatively, you
to.
could do some combination of those of like melees plus some other card, but you're never gonna have more than 7 energy. So
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Do you want to get? There's no card generating cards here.
oh, can't draw any cards. But
The
if
worst.
the plan is to just like,
Just like honk
You have
on a
some-
guy, I would just honk on
Yeah.
this guy. I guess.
I would probably actually honk on the guy in back because the
The
general
Donu.
plan so far has been to like throw damage at the guy in front,
Okay.
which means the guy in back is gonna be alive longer. Well, hold on. Can you explain your rationale here?
Didn't you say you want to hit the guy in the back?
No, sorry. By honk on, I meant use melees. But we were apparently
No,
talking
honking
cross-
on him means attacking the shit out of him and killing him.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, if you want to just attack the guy in front, then that's fine.
That's what I want.
Okay.
Uh,
If you could also do something like dash at the guy in front and leg sweep the guy in the back.
that's what I was just about to say. Yeah,
Yeah, go for that.
let's do that.
Not
No,
Hold
that
on.
doesn't make sense.
not yet. Well,
It makes
Yeah,
a
it
little
doesn't matter.
sense, but let's do poison first.
okay. I'm sure people in the zoo are going nuts.
Yeah,
but
they're going insane, I'm sure, but I'm not.
That's the experience of Charles and Burnhead play strategy
Eh.
games.
What?
Interesting.
Interesting.
We have 44 block. I think that's enough. Hey, is Calipers gonna actually do anything? Yes. Calipers
Yes!
live on camera. Calipers did anything.
Calipers did something. Okay, getaway strike. Let's apply some weak to that guy.
Yep.
Two of them though. Good.
We have lots of things that draw cards. I would not cast strike because we're gonna be drawing a lot of cards. I would probably start with acrobatics. if it
With
was me.
acrobatics, and what would you discard?
Either
Prepared?
back. Well, let's see what we draw.
We
Okay,
can get
we're
rid
not
of panic
casting
button.
panic button. Yeah,
Anything else?
it's only a 1-card discard, so you're good.
It is.
It's
Okay.
it's hard to keep them all straight. Like prepared
It is,
plus
yes.
is discard 2. Acrobatics is always discard 1. So anyway,
Yeah. What do we want to do about this?
probably now's a good time to prepare. Either prepared or backflip, but yeah, okay. Now you don't need strike now because like we have enough poison stabs that are better than that. And like I don't think we're gonna be
You know what I
expertising this
don't
turn.
Like, it says choose a card to discard, and yet it needs 2. That's part of the
Yeah,
reason I'm
it-
getting so confused. Like,
You're right. That should say like yeah, I think I would probably pitch either expertise just
don't
because I
mind.
think we have
Yeah.
like backflip also draws cards. So. Okay. I don't know that we need to do more acrobatics because we don't get any more free energy out of it. So probably backflip to see if we draw anything juicy. Yeah, we did. Okay, great. Okay, I don't think we don't need
We
that
don't need
yet.
that, yeah.
Yeah. I think we're just gonna flask and stab and call it a day.
Okay. Circle of power. No.
Yeah, so they buff themselves into space, but we aren't going to cast defend 3 times. Yeah, so yeah, dagger throw will get us an energy, so you might as well do that, and maybe we'll draw something better. So
This sucks ass.
you want to. This would be a decent time to see what's in the skill potion.
We can draw some cards.
Yeah. So also, but notably, nightmare. So all these things will cost 0.
Okay.
You'll get a huge mana discount if you grab that nightmare. The problem is that like
We
we
don't have
actually
any
anything
card in here. That would
good.
be great.
Like if you wanted 3 copies of Poison Stab, then that's fun. But I think Backflip is still the best choice.
I think
here because,
backflip is the best.
like, the Galaxy Brain move would make 3 copies of Wraith form and then try to stay in Wraith form for the rest of the fight. But I don't
That
think
would
that
be
would actually
bonkers.
work.
That might have worked though. That would have been interesting.
Like I said, that's like the. Ugh.
It's the disgusting option, yes.
Yeah,
But speaking
okay.
of Wraith form, you know, we could
try it. We're gonna
I
get
mean, I
put
already
into the
built-
dexterity pit, but
I already
maybe.
build up my shield, so I kind
I
of feel
think-
like no.
Well,
Oh, you're thinking about
Yeah.
it, huh?
actually, I think you're right. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
just,
maybe
just
I'm
put
right.
stab and defend is the plan. Because this will basically put full block it. Yeah, Mastazaw's right. Like,
I'm not reading
we would
chat,
have to
so-
have. We do have a lot of card draw, so we want it to draw like one Wraith form at a time, which. Yeah. Okay. Out of curiosity, how many? So he's dead.
He is, yeah.
Should we be gendering these shapes?
No.
Deca is dead. Okay, so
Well,
that
okay,
means-
you could say he. I think that's okay. But like, yeah, okay, he's dead, so the donut would be the next choice.
Yeah.
Uh.
So yeah, either acrobatics or prepared. I would probably start with the acrobatics just because like it draws more cards and is only a discard 1. Yeah, definitely discard. Yeah.
Actually, the deck trash is kind of useful for that reason. You know, strike is actually not terrible damage.
Well, they do have 16 block up though, so like you'd have to.
I just mean like as part of a balanced meal of punishment, it could be okay.
I would still prepare to see if we can draw into.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. You don't need to block this turn because they're not gonna.
But it does
survive.
draw 2 cards.
You might also just like the bouncing flask and stab and dash or something. Okay, yeah, that put.
That wasn't
six
terribly
poison.
lucky.
Yeah, so. Alright. I think we're probably good unless they suddenly find a big gun somewhere. But they're gonna take so much poison damage that everything's fine.
This is actually fine.
So I might want to like soft pedal those
I'm not looking at chat. I'm absolutely
slay
not
the
looking.
spire facts. It's pretty off topic, but like,
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
it's
Then
fine.
rispetti la pumpkin in that case. Draw a card,
Like-
discard a card.
Everything's fine. Just like
No, nothing's fine! Troll stream is one of the most moderated streams in existence. Are you kidding? Like, nothing's fine. You're all getting in trouble and going to jail forever.
look, I can't argue. That's
You
what she
you
said.
can't argue. It's yeah, you can't. It's or else you might find yourself in jail just because you're a pumpkin doesn't make you safe.
That's right. Okay, so we just have to live, which isn't going to be very difficult to do.
15-2. Yeah, we're basically living already. So like. It's controversial, but yeah, sure. I might get something cool.
Yeah. There's a Wraith form we can't cast. How about that? That's fun.
Yeah, that's great.
I think you should stab them a lot.
Well, 12 damage is the most damage I can do.
Alright.
Okay. Dead next turn. 1 day till retirement. A card.
I kind of wanted you to use the panic button. Just
Oh, just to be
it doesn't matter. But
extravagant.
yeah, we're now in the style zone.
We sure are.
Can't draw a knife to save her life. Yeah, look at all these things that are not knives. This is terrible.
What the hell?
Oh,
Yeah, this
there's
is...
one.
Imagine if I was in
Neutralize is
trouble.
like a knife. There.
proceed. That was fun. Wow, and we're done.
Yeah.
Well, you did it.
If you
Wow.
unlock any cool stuff.
Deal 7
Oh,
damage. That's
More
good.
poison. Yeah,
That's
we didn't
good.
have access to this cool poison stuff and won with poison anyway.
This is fantastic, I think. Yep.
You must
All
be really
good.
good at video games.
Wow, I must be.
Yep.
Alright,
Okay.
well, we need to take a break for dinner at the very least.
Okay.
Both of us. At least I do. I guess it's a bit
Before-
early for you.
Yeah, it's
Before we
basically
break-
time for me to.
Sorry, go ahead.
We were
Yep,
just
I
saying
think
we all need to eat
dinner
dinner.
time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Before we break, I was playing my own game of Slay the Spire, and in one of the battles, I had like 99 strength because I
Yep.
had played several limit breaks, and amongst other things.
You get the achievement for doing like 1,000,000 damage in one attack.
The most damage I did was like 113. Also, I have achievements turned off, like the pop-ups, so I don't know if I got it. I'll have to check later.
Well, I think they're in somewhere in statistics or something like that.
Oh,
If I'm
okay.
slightly there.
I'll have to check that out.
Oh, where'd Churls go?
She's gone.
What?
The stream's over, she's gone.
All
This
I
fell
see is
down.
Slay the Spire.
I have a new setup for my chroma keying, but I haven't completed it yet, so mistakes still happen. But at least it's not as terrifying as the tape slowly unraveling off the wall and like everything all coming down. Anyway, thanks everybody for slaying the spire with us. We might maybe one or some or all of us will be back. I haven't talked it through with anybody yet, but for now we're all getting dinner, so get out of here.